I'm gonna need more Dr. Pepper for this one. Ka-chow.
Thank you very much.
My point is, you're wrong.
No. No. Can I help you? I wish you could, mate.
Who needs optimism when you have The Sims? Did you know I wait for that scream now? Like, that scream is my cue to switch screens. Anyway, sorry for the delay. I know we're only a few minutes late, but I hate being late at all. So I do apologize for that. My microphone would not connect. It was a solid 10, 12 minutes of me trying to get it to connect. And then I was like, I give up. I need the husband. So we brought the husband on board. He figured it out. We're still not sure how, but that's okay. That's okay. We have a microphone, so everybody can hear all of the sighs and groaning that we're about to go through tonight, because it's time to furnish. We have so much castle, you guys. This is a 50-50 lot. and it still feels absolutely massive. Usually we build these things on 64s. Ugh. But yeah, we got a lot going on today, so feel free to chime in with your ideas. Please keep in mind that we are building with limited packs today. That was the wrong button. We have Life and Death, Royalty and Legacy, Jungle Adventure, Romantic Garden, Courtyard Oasis, and of course the base game that we're working with. We can also technically use the holiday pack because that's basically base game. Yeah, so we're going to do our best to make this just absolutely epic. I think the outside's looking pretty fantastic, but we got to make the inside match. So hello and welcome back to IMC, Inherited Manor Challenge. It's a good time. It's a great time. If you'd like to join my little cat army here, the lobby number is pinned in YouTube chat. The game is free to play on Steam. It downloads in like 10 seconds. So if you'd like to join us, here you go. The more you play, the more little outfits you unlock. It's totally free and absolutely delightful. Plus, they have some stuff happening right now for the Lunar New Year. So even more free little outfits for your tiny little cat. Let's see who's here. Who's here on YouTube today? We have, I heard that. I'll grab a fit in just a second after I say hello to people. So hello, Cream. Welcome in. Thank you for being here tonight. And Rose. Hello, and Indy, Kitty, Megan, Sabrina, RMJ, Squirrel's here already. Wow, hello. Thank you for being here. Oh my gosh, we have so many cats. All right, I'll get you all organized in a second. Hello, Acacia and Kilo and Aaron, and I forget things, and Jamie and Leopard and Spirit and Terry, and if I missed you, I am sorry. We just had some more people load in, but thank you all for being here. I appreciate you all here. No, blah, 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 words. Check this out, Rose. I'm you today, so that's great. Thank you for lending me your brain cell. Let me get these cats over here. We have such an army. I have thoughts about how to organize these guys better. It would just take some work and planning, and I have not had time for that. I haven't actually even played the game since we last streamed. I did a little bit of troubleshooting, which, oh, I do need to point that out. Yeah, so I've not done any more exploratory gameplay, but that's fine. We're not writing the rules yet. We are just decorating, so it'll be fine. Your mind is a scary place to be. So is mine. So is mine, but that'll be fine. I did do some troubleshooting. So those of you who are familiar with our save file project, you know that I had to step back from it because this lot was bugging out like crazy and we could not figure out what was wrong, and we were afraid we were going to have to restart the whole save file because stuff just wasn't working. Turns out we just had too many debug items on the lot. So I went through and got rid of all the partially finished paintings. Like our Sims had gone through and started painting on some of the easels. I got rid of all of those and now the lot works. So the save file will resume. Once the Inherited Manor challenge streams are over, we'll be back in the save file. So there you go. We barely changed anything, literally just had to get rid of a couple of paintings and everything's working again now. Shout out to Crab King for helping me troubleshoot that. So, save file's coming back. I know a lot of you have been asking about that, so there you go. Waiting for the stream, but you just needed to refresh. I was also late because the microphone wasn't connecting, so it's partly on me. But we're here now. We are here. We are live. Let me go over our current floor plan so you guys can judge. Let me know if you had any brilliant ideas as well while we were separated. Underground, we have an optional wishing well that I would like to write into the quest early in the quest. Don't know what we're going to do with that yet. We'll figure it out. And then on the main floor, we have two gates. We have our east gate and our west gate. We have two stables. We don't technically have horse ranch, but we'll figure some way to write that in, right? It'll be fine. We have some nightly practice stuff over here. Speaking of nights, here's a small apartment for guardsmen, aka where you're going to start the challenge. You'll have a little setup here so you can actually, you know, get the lot to function. Over here, we tried to do a bit of a blacksmith shop / storage, so that's what this setup is. Over on this side of the wall, I still have some blank space here. Don't know what we're going to do with that yet. We have an outdoor chapel area to do funerals and weddings and things. Discount, we are going to be building a castle for a while. Yes, this is the Inherited Manor Challenge. This is still bugging out. I can't... What did you guys say to do? To change the ceiling paint? Ooh, yeah, I see. This is being weird. Okay. Oh, bummer. What if I paint under this? No. Alright. Well, I really wanted to bring that wishing well in. I thought it would be fun, but I cannot handle that clipping. So I'm just gonna give up because I think the round tower is more important. Anyway, we're gonna continue the floor screen. The floor screen? The floor plan tour. The heck kind of words am I trying to say? We have the entryway. We're going to have a couple of bathrooms because we need the build to be functional. We have a ballroom. We have a museum, like portrait gallery. We have a library with a secret room back here. This is going to be our throne room, which may or may not connect here. Don't really know yet. This is our dining hall, which has an outdoor herb garden connected to a kitchen. Over this way, I want to do some sort of like laundry or home maintenance type room here, you know, fixing clothes and whatever. And then we have maids' quarters. We'll have a little sitting area for them over here. This will be our little private graveyard because lots of people are going to die. Upstairs over here, I'm going to have like a bar lounge type space. This is the second floor of the ballroom.
Why is it coming out of there? Sorry.
The husband's playing a game, and for some reason now his audio is not working right either, so you might hear that in the background, but he's smart. He'll figure it out. Anyway, we have like a bit of a skill room situation up here. We have a gym room here. We've got toilets. We've got access to outdoors. Oh my gosh, there's so much stuff up here. Oh, and we didn't even do anything with over here. I don't know. If you guys have ideas for these narrow rooms, please let me know. Otherwise, I'll just leave them empty. And then on the top floor, no, this isn't the top floor. This is third floor. Put the well in the tower. Maybe. Anyway, whatever level this is, we have a small outdoor area with swings. They don't have to stay. We'll figure it out. And we have 4 bedrooms up here. And then on the very top floor, we have a private gambling room. We have some additional treasure storage. We're going to have a private chapel type situation over here because we thought it'd be cute, as well as a private waltzing garden. We've made that up. Waltzing gardens are a thing now. Oh my word. So anyway, we'll probably just start on the main floor and just start. Just start putting furniture down. Anyway, I apologize. I saw chat moving. I'm going to try and catch up a little bit, but I'll do my best. You don't remember? You don't think you missed anything from stream last time, but maybe you went to bed at break? Possibly. There's so many tiny cats. There are so many tiny cats. Also, yeah, if you join the lobby, I think that you join the whole lobby. So if you join, all these cats will be joining you as well. It's a big old party, guys. It's a big old party. It's great. It goes perfectly with a screen door and screen porch. Floor screen. Yeah, see, for sure. Burger curse vanquished. Can I have a burger? I want a burger. Oh, my computer is not having a good time right now. Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. It's working again. It's on your screens too. That's delightful. So we're just all having a little cat party. Mine's on here. Oh, dang it. Somebody did a fit thing, and I was like, oh no. Yes, I will do that. Okay, is this my internet? Is it the computer? What's going on here? It won't let me like scroll on YouTube chat, which is frustrating. Pink cat and cake hat. Pretty please. I shall do my best. Pink cat. So that'd be this one. Cake hat. Oh my gosh, there are so many. Cake hat. There we go. Aha! Delightful. Anyway, YouTube chat's not letting me scroll, so I might ask you to resend things a couple of times if it continues with that, but it'll be fine. You got a job. Congratulations, Disco. I hope that it is a job that you shall enjoy for a very long time. I'm still so sad that we don't have good lighting on the front of this lot. It's a bummer. We're just gonna have to go with this. Okay. Where do we even begin? I might start in the kitchen. You know why? Because I know kitchen cabinets. Kitchen cabinets are a thing, and I can use them. Oh my word, we didn't even do... No, we're not furnishing yet. We have to finish doors and windows. We got, like, no windows. I lied to you. I'm so sorry. It wasn't what you're looking to be doing, but it's not a bad job. You know what? Sometimes that works out. Finish the ranch house. You asked for floor plan help on. The porch no longer looks like a cage. Oh, fantastic. Oh, that's right. Yes, because I was teasing you for using the chain link fence, and I thought you were trying to trap people out there. I'm glad you got that figured out. That's delightful. Very easy work. Oh, nice. Nice. Yeah, so we need to figure out... Oh, we need windows. I think I was going to go with sort of a mix of the life and death windows. Oh, we do also have this window from romantic garden stuff. I totally forgot about this window. I don't think it has a swatch that matches enough to be used standalone. It would have to like be a whole thing. You know what I'm saying? A thing. Yeah, them's words. Yeah, because it doesn't blend to the stone well enough. Alright, that's fine. Anyway, come on, brain. Let's think about what we're doing. So, I really like these windows, but if we look at the wall situation on the inside, we're gonna have to scooch some stuff, because I don't think this is quite gonna work. F5 for quarter tile placement. Yeah, that's not ideal. So then I would need to move this wall over a tile if I wanted to put that window there. Or we get rid of this window and we do something else here. Is this a medium? This is a medium. If I could do a wide window, like above the door, that might work well. Or a fake a wide window. I don't know. Only real downside is 5 a.m. You have to be up at 4 a.m. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. You don't have cake, but you have cookies. That's good too. The dungeons are in the basement, not outside. Fantastic. Oh goodness gracious. Okay. No, I don't actually want to move that room, thank you. All the windows I'm thinking of don't exist currently. But basically what I'm trying to think is if I were to do a wider window here above the door and then connect it to a smaller window. Not those windows, that's bad. What about you? You are also a disappointment. Awesome. What a great day. Okay, what about... Oh, this is a reward. Darn. This is so nice, but it's a reward item, so we can't use it in this, because anybody who uses this who doesn't have the reward item, the entire build will reset, and that is not cool. Not a kind thing to do. Yeah, I love this game. Okay. How well do you connect side to side? You kind of do, you kind of don't. This is definitely supposed to be a standalone window. That's fine. What about you? Do you connect? Not delightfully. Okay. It's too small. What about this one? Better? Maybe? I don't know. I might have to move the walls. I don't think I like that. I don't think so. Okay, never mind. We're moving the walls. It'll be fantastic. So we have to... but we have to move it out this way. Gross. Okay, so... what would make the most sense here? Because I want people to be able to come around through here, right? Where do I need it to line up? I need it to end... Actually, it might make more sense to push this back this way. Like that. Don't love it for the inside, but it would let us... Actually, you know what? It'll let us move the door around here. So maybe that's fine. And I don't think we're going to keep this wall. We'll probably replace it with a spandrel, which will make this feel less awkward. So maybe that'll be okay. Maybe it'll be okay. We'll find out together. And then we'll cry. Okay, but anyway, this should let me put this window here. We'll check the height on the inside. Do we like it there? Yeah, that makes sense with the sill being at that level on the stone. I think that's fine. Alright, and then we've got these windows above. Or we push it up. Oh yeah, because I think initially we had it like up here, so it sort of looked more connected. Ooh, do we get a new item? No, new hair. That's fine. Or we go in with some of these wall sculptures to bridge the gap. Oh, that would be so cute if we weren't burning everything down. Indy, welcome back. So... oh, we have this? Let me try a couple of things here. So I have this, which isn't the best gap bridger ever, but it's not abysmal. Nope, I lied. It is abysmal. We are not doing that. We have these, which I don't really love for this situation either. It's also not helpful. Well, I could put this below. Maybe. Okay, so let's put this back up here. I am clearly thinking as we're building here, which is probably as it should be, but like, oh no. Oh, that's not it. Can I grab it from here? I don't remember where it was. It's right here. Okay, so if I go like this, and then this is ridiculous. There we go. Can I actually place it like from this camera mode? Oh, this is fun. I'm holding Alt to allow me to free place. Oh no, it won't actually let me place it because when I click it just... Ah, bummer. That would have been so fun though. Oh well. That would be so cute if we were burning everything down. Yeah, wouldn't that be fun? What a great clip. What a great idea. It'd be nice if YouTube made the clipping feature easier, but they're not going to. Probably. Because that'd be nice of them. Alright, come now. Surely you have... Oh, I guess we'll do that one. Alright, holding Alt. So I can place it under the window frame. Is this going to be worth it? Does it add enough extra to the window to make it make sense? Oh, it's not even in the right spot. Well, that's awesome. I don't know. I don't think it's worth it for the item count to go up that much. Because we'll probably replicate this around the rest of the sides of the build. I don't think so. Like, it's alright, but it's not, like, amazing, you know? If you hear thumping, it's fine. I could put these under them. I don't love it. Not loving any of this. It'll be fine. Sometimes you can do it while you're live and sometimes you can't. I don't think that's a setting I can change, because if it was, I would enable it. I'll have to dig into that. It would be nice. It would be very nice to clip while live. So all these plants again. We have so many plants that you can place on the sides of buildings. And they're all similar plants. Like, they're all wisteria-esque, but then they're just different enough that they don't quite work with the other plants from the other packs, which is so dumb. It's fine. Phoebe just made the cutest little chirp. Like, what are we doing? What a great question. I cannot answer that. I'm about to give up on these windows. I can't give up on the windows. We need windows. It's a great tragedy of life. But, yeah. Don't know how I feel about it. Like, do I just keep carrying this over? I don't... that is not evenly spaced, and that is a tragedy. That might be, though. That looks... Ugh. Oh, that's just a shorter version of the same window. I might get rid of these, and I might just replace them with this again. Like that, just going on up there. And then get rid of these. And put these down here, because they're more in that arch shape anyway. Maybe. I know that this is supposed to be castle and not palace, and sometimes when you put in too many windows, it goes into palace instead of castle. But also, I want windows. So, how I feel about it. So fancy. Hello, Joshy. Welcome in. Kelsey's here now as well. Kelsey, are you judging my windows? It is a lot of window. It is a lot of window. I know. I'm sorry. I think it would be really nice to not have all these windows and to just have like a central window-ish thing here. I don't know if I can do that properly. Oh, what if I faked it? Who was it? Who among you did the teeny tiny build of the was it the Notre Dame? One of you did one of you do that? I think one of you did that. Somebody did a teeny tiny build, And you did this thing where you like had windows sort of recessed in. And I'm wondering if I would be able to do something like that here. I'm telling you, I steal your ideas all the time. No, don't build wall. Remove floor. Okay. And then I'm going to take my columns. I really don't have too much faith in this, but we're going to give it a go. I have faith in you, just not me copying your ideas. No, right there. Thank you very much. So if we did something like that, it's not archy enough, though. That's the problem. I want an arch. It's fine. No, no doors. Window? Big window? No. It's fine. Faith in us and how that's new. Well, you guys can build these cool shapes better than I can at this point. I want this, but like fancy version or a big one of these. Do I just go in with more doors? How fake are we making this? Maybe that is the answer. Door. No, not door. Arch. Wall. Wall! That's what that's called. Guys. Guys. This thing is called a wall. You match. And then I don't know what I'm doing. Don't quote me on any of this yet. I'm just thinking. I'm thinking about way too many things. And then if I put this one inside, will this give me the grandeur that I'm looking for? Or is it just going to be uber dumb? Both distinct possibilities. See, it's closer to the profile I want, but it's fine. Sam and Dean, that is the reference. Have I ever been to San Simeon? No, I have not. Just don't stand too close. It'll be fine. Arby's. I miss Arby's.
Thank you very much.
Castle Palace for Sam's famous greenhouse windows. Wow, Maggie. Wow. Wow. The stained glass window from the new event. Patrick, I love the stained glass window from the new event. But, due to the nature of the challenge, because I burn everything, if a single item is different between my game and your game, it'll reset the entire challenge. Why is everybody a watermelon? Sorry, I just realized everyone's a watermelon right now. Okay, anyway. Oh my gosh. I love the new window, but because if anything in my game is different from your game, the challenge won't work properly. So we can admire it, but I will not be using anything outside of the pure base game, so no event rewards or anything, and the limited packs that we've chosen. Oh, and hopefully no early access stuff either. So if I accidentally click an early access perk, I need you all to yell at me really loud. Or hopefully I'll just remember to check. Because I don't even remember the early stuff that came with, yeah, I'm gonna have to verify that. I feel like we're getting closer, okay? I feel like we are. I think I might just bring this in again. I don't know what else to do. So put this here, and I'll bring in the same ceiling rail. Ooh la la. Copy this here, and then maybe we can use those romantic garden windows. Because if I fill a whole wall with it, it should look okay. It'll accentuate the archy shape. It gives me more of the vibe I'm going for, I think. Maybe? Maybe not. I feel lost. But it's fine. Am I using the magic pack? Because those windows are so nice. I've limited myself to 5. So we are using, besides the base game and the free holiday stuff pack, we're using Courtyard Oasis Kit, Romantic Garden Stuff Pack, the Jungle Adventure Game Pack, Royalty and Legacy, which is a new expansion pack that just came out, and Life and Death expansion. So, yeah, we went back and forth on these packs a lot to decide which ones we were going to use, and we landed on this collection. Hello? No, I don't want a room selected. I just want to drive. Okay, thank you. I feel like this is closer to the profile and ratio I'm looking for. I think we're getting there. Maybe. There's a lot of windows. I mean, it's fine. We're clones. Oh, are you cloning me? Oh, I see. I see how it is, except for Pickles. Pickles is just chilling. Okay, I think the spandrels are fixed. I have other things to fix. Alright, I think that the next step to make this work out would be to change those windows out down there for narrower windows. I'm so sorry, we're bouncing around a lot because of this whole castle wall situation over here. Be a little bit better if I go down. Nope, and we're back in the air. Okay, I don't want to be in the air though. Like, do you think about that? So let's try... maybe this one? I just need to get the swatch that matches whatever it is we're doing. Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. I'll match it out here. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. If I was a game designer, I would make sure stuff actually matched so that I could have builds that were nice. I don't think any of these actually fully match. This one's close-ish, but the wood tone's wrong. About to fire everybody. What about this one? Ooh, see, here, the stone's a very similar color, which is delightful. But can I get the wood tone? No, it's lighter or darker again. I guess I'll go with darker, because I'm pretty sure this is... Yeah, it's life and death. Alright. Anyway. Oh, this will be fine. It'll match the fence. So if I bring those in, the profile's more slender. Because I really don't want to do too many windows, because it'll be palace instead of castle, but like, what you gonna do? If you move the grid down, we might stop bouncing. Maybe. It might. Let's try. Alright, now we'll go over here and stare. Nope. It was a good thought, though. I know that technically I can go into settings and change it, but I don't want to mess up my game more, so I won't. We're close. We're close. We're closing in. I can feel it. I'm gonna bump these. Oop, bump these up. I'm gonna grab the same paint. You can actually be applied to this wall. Thank you very much. We'll grab the same freeze and hold. Oh, not freeze. Oh, we need a floor trim. I don't have a floor trim right now. I've got this one. It'll do. Or... no. 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 Okay. This one it is, then. I want this to be beautiful, but I am struggling a little bit, and I don't want to go too European with it either, which is a tendency, because that's what I'm used to. And we just need something on top of it to, like, finish it off. Do I pull this whole thing out a tile? I didn't consider that, but I might. I don't think that that would be bad. Let me do this, so that hopefully if I just do that, it'll keep everything. Nope, right there, right there. Thank you very much. Okay. I love the part where you did exactly what I envisioned in my head. That was pretty nifty. Okay, now, nope, whole room. Push this out. Push that there. That'll make that walkway still make sense, which is a win. Alright, paint this, paint that, paint the other thing. Put the columns back on straight. Excuse me. Thank you. No, I don't want the fence. Oh, the trim's already all the way around. Okay, nifty. Maybe? And then what if I grab... Nope, actually, I did the wrong thing. Copy this. Rotate. Place. I feel like that's the best option so far of what we've done. It'll be fine. Should definitely plan a trip. I would love to go all over the place, but it would be fun. It was worth a shot. Oh, for sure. Definitely worth a try. Just didn't work. But it's fine. I love my little clone army. This is delightful. Okay. Alright, I think this is the best so far. Yes. Okay, let's run with that. And then I may adjust this up here to match the shape better. This half wall. Oh, child. I'm back. And that reminds me, I should just make a separate break screen for parenting moments so that when I just vanish suddenly, you're more aware of what's going on. Anyway, he's fine. No hole of doom. How about not a hole of doom? Why would we... Was that something we were going to do? The inside was weird. I mean, probably. We'll have to fix this up, but we'll get there. We'll get there in the end. I may even make it narrower by a tile. That might be good. Or by 2 tiles, rather. So we'll push that in. Push this in. Do the same with this room here. Like that. I'll get rid of the extra stuff. So we'll get rid of one of these columns. I'll move the other one here. Maybe. How are we doing down here, guys? Alright, get rid of that. Push this over this way. We're closing in. I know I've said that like 8,000 times, but I mean it for real this time. Okay, that's a little bit more castle-y as well, I think. I'm gonna save here. Alright, this will be good. The pit of despair. If the bad dreams come for him, you shall rally the army. He's alright. He thinks it's playtime. Which, I mean, fair. We were all there when we were that age, right? We're like, why do mom and dad get to stay up and play? Because we get to reap the consequences of our actions and be exhausted the next day. That's why we get to do this. Alright, so I'm not gonna do this then. We're just gonna close that off again. Oh, I love that you repainted that wall. That's awesome. Cool beans. So that's what I've got for my new and improved entrance. I think it's okay. I think it's alright. Pines is here. Hello, Pines. I hope you're feeling better. Or if not, that you'll feel much, much better very, very soon. Yes, this is better here too, because of the the situation. All right, next question. Do we push this door back here and then grab this to place here? Oh, it clips into the columns. Are you for cereal right now? That is very disappointing. Man, I was looking forward to that. Okay, well, maybe not. Maybe we could leave the closed doors outside and then we just put this one.
Bummer.
Put this one inside. It clips into the wall a little bit, but that's not as bad. And plus, it kind of looks cool. Alright, we'll run with that. That'll be fine. Yeah, it's fine. Okay. That didn't solve hardly any of my window problems, but oh well. It's a very nice little
I'm
cat
sorry.
army.
I have an opinion, and that opinion is my opinion, and it will not be my opinion.
I am an exceptionally opinionated person. Oh, good golly gracious. Now I've got to pick windows again. I solved none of my problems. Okay. How about you? You look not African at all. You know what we should do? We should go... Sorry about the screen blank there. I should go to Pinterest. We're gonna go bring up the Pinterest board again. I should have done this, but I didn't. While we're here... No, dude, I need to figure out how to get rid of that. Okay. While we're here, the newest updated Pinterest board I have now is... Oops, scrolled past it. Is the prairie style, so that one's updated now, in case you've been waiting for that for some reason. Nope, that was the wrong one. That was 2 years ago. We're not... No, broski. No. Where are my boards at? This is not helpful. Wow, you suck. Okay. Here we go. We're almost there. Another one. Oops, that makes everybody bigger. Hang on. Flip. Join the army. Alright, there we go. Ah! All I was trying to do was get over here so we could stare at the windows. That's all I wanted. And yet, here we are. Got the audio before the message came up in chat. Okay, so maybe it's YouTube that's being kind of weird there. So anyway, so for windows, I'm looking mostly for simple-ish shapes. If we're going to have any decoration, it's going to be column-like or arch-like. We're not seeing too much fancy stuff here. Oh, the cats are in the way for me to click buttons. Alright, anyway. So we don't really have super fancy windows. Most of them are very square or arched. I'm not seeing a lot of that like pediment shape, which makes sense. That was more of a Greco-Roman thing. Here's an example here, but by and large, not a shape I'm seeing a lot of. So I'd like to stick with arches, maybe rectangles, but I don't want to go off the continent, if at all possible. Like this one, yes, this one, no. That one, definitely not. Do we know what to give you what you want? The build style of Oasis Springs. Mission? The mission set? Maybe, but that's kind of plain and boring. I'd like to bring in some pizzazz. We could always go with these windows. I don't want to. They're sad. I want to do the cool ones. We'll see. But yeah, so I think we saw enough shapes like this where I was thinking about bringing this one in. We also have... I just don't love the detail on these. It looks so cartoony, and I'm sure it looks great in some settings, but not this one. That's too much. I feel like this is going to be our best option. Let me... Oh, that's already the same color. Okay, cool. How shall we put this one over here? Should we put it here? That seems reasonable-ish. Or do we put a door there? Actually, a door might be the right move. The arched ones? Oh, maybe. The cats just keep getting better. They are, oh, you're a little tall there. Everyone's pink. Fantastic. Okay, like, is it just me, or are these doors doing a little bit too much? I feel like some of them are doing too much. That one's fine. It's fine. This one would be great if it wasn't literally skull-themed. I don't love that. Okay, this one could work for us here. You come in a dark wood tone, right? Okay. That could be acceptable. Then it'd be nice to have a door there. We could just do a whole row of doors. Where are you? You are on that tile, which will put you on this tile, which will put you here. To be, symmetrical, but I don't think so. Alright, that's fine. Just move this door here, and then I think we'll do windows there instead. Or nothing, actually. Nothing could also be appropriate. So I could, that takes care of that, and then we could just do small windows across the row here. That would be nice. Okay. That might be helpful. The windows above the door have a darker wood tone. You sure the answer is no? Oh, because Sims be Simming. Yeah, no. I mean, they have like that beige, the darker brownish color, and they have black. So I kind of went with this one as the closest to the stone color on the walls. You could shrink the cats. Yes. So Leopard, if you right click on them, this one flips and this one changes the scale, which I won't do because you know what that looks like. So that's very helpful. Yeah, so those windows are just going to stay like that for now, but it's fine. And then for the rest of the windows, we could just do this. I think this would look all right. Let me go inside. Oh, remind myself of what we're dealing with. Oh, I love that this isn't painted anymore. That's fantastic. So if we do like there, every 2 tiles, where does that put us? This might be too much. It might work out though. It works out spacing wise. It is kind of a lot. Okay. So what am I going to do instead then, spacing wise? How many do I want to get rid of? I don't think I want to get rid of that many, but then it works here though. Ugh. Okay, what if we get rid of those and then we bring in oh, just a hole. Perfection. Do you have a glass version of that? No. Okay, fine. Bring in this. Oops, that was the wrong button. I don't know. I don't know. I don't like it. It makes me sad. What if I bring you in here? No, you are wrong. Why are you wrong? You're wrong. Maybe. And then I could bring this in over here. The tower would be nice to make it be a little bit more distinct. I may work on that as well. Bit biblically accurate. Oh my word. I have to balance out for all you people who don't add windows. Ugh. Okay, we might do a little bit more of that whole, like, change the shape of smidge things. How many tiles is this? 5. Ugh. Okay. So if I do this, okay, and then we push that out, and push this out. I know, so exciting. And then, up here, we're gonna do this. Oh, no, 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 no. No, thank you. Do the same thing, or, no. I keep eyedroppering half walls, and it doesn't work. I want it to bring up the same height half wall I've been using. But it's just a bed of lies. Okay. Bring this over. Bring that over. No. Right there. Okay. Grab the texture. Grab the trim. This is now dumb. Why? Nothing here can be cloned. Baloney. Oh, we fixed it. Okay, cool. Saving. I don't know. It's a look. I think I'll push this back. Like, if I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna push it back this way. I'll fix the inside walls in a second. Save again. Hear me out. Replace the windows with the doors and pretend they aren't doors. I mean, maybe, but it'll be fine. Pines, you have no idea what's going on. You just woke up from a nap. You know what? That's also good. I don't know what's going on. Could also bring in the arched walkways that we did on the outside wall. Also true. Also true. It's a very handy disguise. Oh no.
Can I help you? I wish you could, mate.
Alright, let's bring this back out here. Get rid of this. Go back down. Yeah, no. You here. You not here. Oh wow, so fun. Eyedropper, ceiling rail. Because that's got a fancy name for some reason. Broski. Right there. Right there. Thank you. Thank you very much. Why you know floor though? Yeah, that's fine. Stone blocks. Oh, I love that you are now gone. Darn. No, you're still there? I don't know. Column here. Bring that up to the correct height. Huzzah. Column here. And here. And we'll just hope that this maths out. It does. I'm a genius. Okay. So we're doing every 2 again because I like it. And we'll bring in some of the fence. Combination of fence and wall probably, but I'll start with the fence. We'll save again. It's fine. The only thought right now is cats. You know what? That's fair. There are a lot of cats over here. Oh, good. We could be green. But then what do I do with that part? I'm tempted to just roof it. I want more texture out here, and I like the roof texture. I think that might be helpful. So I'll bring this out here, bring that out here, go here, grab a half hipped roof piece, make sure the hipped portion is facing out to some degree, make sure it's matching in height and pitch and blah blah blah. We gotta find the same roof trim. I'm guessing I used this one. I did, but it doesn't want to line up. Okay, well that's just rude. What if I do that? Alright. Saving. Saving again. Alright. I think it could be worse. It could be better. Could be worse. In fact, I had half a thought and then it escaped me. I'm so sorry. It was almost there though. It was almost a thought. Take this. I'm just gonna... No, I just deleted it. Let's see how much of the thought I can remember. I wanted to do this and get rid of this. And I wanted it... No, I wanted it to be smaller. What was I doing? Where did the thought go? I had a thought. And it's vanished. And that's very disappointing. Was this the thought? I think I wanted this to line up better. Alright, no, I had a thought. It was gone almost faster than I could think it, so we're putting these back. Alright. Heck yeah. It's fine. We'll get rid of the fence in a couple of locations, probably over here. Yeah, that makes sense. We'll grab this archway door thingy, because that's what we're using now. Saving. The cat stole my thought, probably. How rude. How could you? You're not even orange. You don't even need the brain cell, so... I'll run with it for now. It could be better, could be worse. And then if I bring this in, that should be framed in here fairly nicely. I think this is what's throwing me off. I don't like this corner situation, but I don't really know what to do with it, aside from more columns? And that doesn't feel right either. So I don't know. Or Put walls back in. Just for the corner. Which I also don't love. You know, like what is the point of the wall? Whoops, what did I do? I undid and redid something. Okay, no, I wanted to do that. Alright, we're good. Saving. I'm scared. Diagonal, that's not how you spell it. Wall on the corner. Maybe? Like this? Or here. You know what? That does soften it. That's a good idea. Okay, and then if I put that here, and then here. Aha! That's kind of a lot of windows right up there. I hear your palace comments already, but hear me out. It could be worse, though. And it was worse. And now it's a little bit better. Okay? It's fine. It's not a security threat. It's just a threat. Just a normal threat. Just realized your fiance didn't turn on the heating pad. Oh no! That would probably explain some things, though. We have windows. We don't have all the windows, but we have some of the windows. What am I to do here? This isn't right either. Oh, why is this one different? Why? What? I am perplexed. What are we doing here, guys? Where are you? What? It's placing up here, but down here I am. Okay. That's fine. That is super duper totally fine. We're gonna place the windows from inside today. Okay. Don't love that. You know what? Never mind. I'm not putting windows here. I decided it's dumb. So, no windows in the gambling room. Just getting rid of that. You did get it at 10. I don't know what that means. Ask your doctor about diagonal today. Do not take if you're allergic. Yeah. Yeah. I hear it. The anxiety medication for people specifically afraid of corners. Kilo, it's okay. What could I not spell? Bouquet. I cannot spell the word bouquet. That's my kryptonite, apparently. There's technically a space here as well. We could put a window there. Actually, to the stairs? Yeah, that's totally fine. Alright, it's chill, man. It's cool, bro. It's a bedroom. It's a bedroom with windows. Ooh la la. Okay, and then... Why did we build this so big? Why? What am I gonna do with the tower? I can... Is this does this have glass in it? Or is it just open? I think it's just open. Okay, that's fine. It's a bit of a vibe. Just not what I need right this second. Unless we put it over here? No. I don't think I like that there. Saving. Comment is filtered. Oh. Okay, that makes more sense. Oh. Oh. I see. That's funny and creepy at the same time. It'll be great. You think bouquet every time you write bouquet. See, that would I keep thinking it only has one U, and then I forget where the U goes. And then it's two U's. And I should be able to remember that because you get a bouquet to give. I get a bouquet to give to you. There's two U's in it. But no, my brain is too small. All right. Anyway, I think I'm gonna get rid of this. Well, not get rid of the door. I think I'm gonna move this door. And we're gonna put it here now instead, so it's centered with this area. And then I don't need stuff there anymore. And then it's nice. And I still need windows for my tower. I'm procrastinating. I cannot use 2-tile windows on the tower, even if it says I can. I've been having problems with that. Like, this is supposed to be able to fit here, and then it doesn't. Which is very dumb. I could go in with this, maybe? Not black, though. Oh, and the brown is also a disappointment. Ah, gross. It's fine. Hello, this is Bouquet Resident. What is IMC? That stands for Inherited Manor Challenge. Every year we build a giant house. Well, in this case it's a castle, but usually it's a manor-style house, like a big old fancy house. And then we burn it down and turn it into a room-by-room fixer-upper challenge for people who like really, really difficult challenges. So... Oh, I already have tower windows picked out. What am I even complaining about? I literally already have it. Okay, anyway. So we'll put this in here. So that's what we're doing, is we're building a castle, and then we're going to burn it down, and then turn it into a room-by-room fixer-upper challenge. It'll be great fun. It's really funny, but at the same time, like, what do you mean? Exactly. Okay, so this is great. We already have tower windows selected. I just have to pretend that I know where I'm going to put them. I love pretending. Okay, so the issue... Okay, there are a lot of issues with round walls. We can't put it right here, which would be really nice if we could, but we can't because the wall seam won't allow it. So we're going to figure out how else we want them spaced. I could do... And it's so hard to figure out the tile count here. So this will be one tile, I think. About. Then it's not centered. Okay, so if I do that, and then try and get them all equidistant. Yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be great. What a cool concept. Thank you. The first one was in 2021, I want to say. And then I started streaming building them in 2023. So we've been going at this for a while, but it's a super fun tradition. You know what? Here, I'll even show you the past ones, because I've decided you want to see them now. Yeah, so this is the one we did last year, which is base game friendly, just base game. Also, I always have a gallery version as well, because not everybody can play off save files. So I try to make them as accessible as possible, but also cool. So this was last year's, this was the year before, where we focused on the occults. Unfortunately, this was before fairies came out, so we don't have fairies, but we have the other 4. Over here is the one from 2024, where we focused on ghosts. Oh, I guess 2024 was when we started. Oh no, this is just one I posted. Okay, so 2025, 2024. This one was 2023. It says right there. I can read. And then this was the first one I ever did. This one, I don't recommend this one anymore. This was the first base game one I did. The new base game one is much better. But yeah, that's the general idea, except we're doing a castle this year, and you'll go through and fix it up one room at a time. Are these on YouTube? Yes. Let me bring the YouTube up. Sorry, now I'm promoting myself. So this is where we are. I'm also live on YouTube right now, by the way, if you're interested. So if you go over to playlists, we should have them all in their own playlists. Yeah, so here's the 2024 one. The 2023 one is around here somewhere. Oh, here it is. There's the 2023. So 23, 24, 25 was this one here. And then we're on 26 now, obviously. So enjoy. Lots of content. Lots and lots of content. How do I like the new stairs? Disco, guess what? I have not used the new stair mechanics at all because it's not a thing in this style. It's not. I have absolutely no reason to. So all my stairs here are going to be square, which is kind of sad. Yeah, I'm really excited about it. I just haven't built in a style since the update that would require the new stair mechanics. So it's fine. It's fine. Royal, or I don't know what we're doing, but that's fine. Oil and orange. Boil tire fire. Make your accent come out. Oh, accents. Yes, that's fair. You just want spiral stairs. Oh, I would love spiral stairs. I wouldn't be able to use them here either, but they would be nice. Okay, now that we've got our base windows down, this is probably going to be too many windows again. Okay, I can hear you complaining about it already. But let me have my dream, and then we'll edit, okay? So I'm doing these about a tile apart. Again, it's hard to tell on the round wall sometimes. And about 2 stones apart. We'll put these all the way up, and then we'll decide if it's too many, and then we can just go in and delete every other window if we feel we need to. We'll probably feel that we need to. Where do you go? There? Sure, that looks about right. Okay. I probably could have turned off quarter tile placement for these, but where's the fun in that? Right there. Okay. Do I have another level? I do. Why did I do this? Okay. We might do different windows on this floor. No, probably not. We probably won't. It'll look better from the outside if we don't. We're almost there. Look at us go. Who decided to build such a massive castle? Alright, is that too many windows? I fear that it is. Darn, I do this every time. Too many possibles, not too many windows, not possible, make a fish tank. Did I ever get that greenhouse? Also, we're doing the Rags to Riches series, and I just have not been well enough to do more than one stream a week. So that is also on hold till after this stream series is over. No, I don't have the greenhouse up here. Bummer. I have a greenhouse that I need to upload, and it has like every different shaped window possible as the greenhouse. If you think that this is an appropriate amount of windows, you would absolutely love that. The truth of the matter, though, is that this is not an appropriate amount of windows. So we're going to go delete every other and then see how that looks. This is fine. Oh, I don't love that, how it lands right there. It's a bit of a bummer. We may have to shift everything over a little bit. Yeah, that's better. Okay. I'll let that be there, and I think I'm just gonna delete that. Alright, cool. Saving again. Window on the third level closest to the door side is too high. I may have deleted the problem window. It looks like they're all at the correct level now. It's the Leaning Tower of Pisa before it came leaning. Wow. Wow. Biblically accurate castles not surviving the siege. Fair. The South and Midwest are more similar than people outside them realize. As far as I know, that is correct. Disregarded, deleted it. Heck yeah. Can't know if it's too many unless you try. Terry, I love the enthusiasm. Alright, so that's... that'll be the windows then. I like... What happened? Oh no. TikTok, what? TikTok, what are you doing? Okay. On TikTok, the screen just went black. I hope that was just a glitch on my part and you guys are still here. If you're not, we're also live on YouTube. Super fun over there. If you want to join, that's where all the cats are. Yeah, I really like these windows. I like them a lot, but I may, for the sake of it being a castle and security and whatever. Oh no, I just deleted the whole floor. I may replace them with these windows. Oh, that's gonna be depressing. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. We're gonna go inside and use the grid to place them though. Okie dokie. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, which means we're gonna start at 4.5. And then we'll put one here and here. Oh no, that's right. The doors. The doors are weird. Or did I count wrong? Both distinct and equally likely possibilities. Alright. Put that there and then match it up here. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's better. Alright. That's definitely better. So we'll do the same thing over here. I think it's like that. Yeah. And then on the other side... That's not equal. What's wrong? You're wrong. Okay, cool. Yeah. Saving. Scared. TikTok's fine. Okay, good, good, good. We are on YouTube. If we weren't here, you wouldn't have known. I mean, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. I forget sometimes to say it, though, so I took the opportunity. Alright. These windows are not the same height, and I know that I did that on purpose last time, and now I'm changing my mind again. We're gonna fix it. Put those all at the same height. So that's all samey samey. Alright. What's not to love? We're gonna put landscaping here so this will look less empty, hopefully. Alright, I think it's castle-ish though, which is great. Now we just have 4 million other windows to place. It'll be so good. So sleepy you tried to be here late. Oh no. Go to bed. If you gotta sleep, man. Do not let me keep you up. I fixed it. Yay. I love fixing things. Speaking of, build help on Monday. Look at me. Full of the segues and promotions. So, over here, let me grab my door again. So we'll put that door here, and I'd like a couple of windows. This is the outer wall of the castle, so I will put the windows for this bedroom inside here. That should be fine. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so that bedroom still does get windows, which is lovely. In fact, I could probably just put the windows over here. Nope, right here. Thank you very much. Unless we want to look at the graveyard, like we could. It's kind of depressing, but it's there. If only the buy room button actually worked nicely. I know. It'll be fine. The Windex cost here would be insane. It's fine. I don't know what you're talking about. There's not an overabundance of windows. It's chill. Where do you know? Tell us where you can get Sims on the cheap. Oh boy, do I have the site for you. It's called Loaded. It used to be called CD Keys. I think CD Keys was a better name, but that's okay. They changed it. It's whatever. Here's the deal. You can get Sims 4 packs here for a lot less than you can get them from EA. And I have an affiliate link, which means I get a smidge of a kickback, which is delightful. For example, Horse Ranch, one of my favorite expansions of all time, is less than $14 USD right now. The codes that I show here, I mean, you can sort by worldwide. Most of them are worldwide because Sims 4 is like a game that's compatible in most nations. So there you go. Wow, we did it again. Seasons is only 12. What a steal. I will say that for the next, 16 days, I think it's till March 15th, getting the Royalty and Legacy pack on EA is technically a better deal because it will automatically come with those 2 additional kits, which is $10 of free content. But after that promotion is over, I do recommend getting it here. It will be cheaper. So there you go. Can I be done promoting now? Are we good? Season's 12 when it should just be base game. I mean, I'm trying. Loaded, where you can get games on the cheap because you aren't loaded. Exactly. I think that's probably what they're going for. The thing is, if you Google CD Keys, the website comes up. If you Google Loaded, it does not come up. So I don't understand the decision there. But I'm not a marketing major, okay? I don't even have a degree. So clearly I know nothing. We are going to put more doors here, so that's awesome. Yeah. Alright, we'll put that here, and then also here. So the wall low-key does just go right through these bedrooms, but you know what? It's fine. The heir, here's the deal. The king, queen, whoever lives here, the heir gets here, and then the backup kids get to go over here. Or if you're not really a fan of the heir, you put one of them over here. It'll be fine. Promoted myself everywhere else. I appreciate it. Another one! Or are you just back? I don't know. I've lost track. There are so many cats over there. Yeah, it's fine. Okay. Windows. I might put a couple of windows here on this wall as well. Across from these central arches here. I don't know if I'm going to keep the swings there or not. I really don't know. I just thought that it might work. It might be kind of funny to put them there. We'll see. Alrighty. There's windows for that. This room has windows. We don't have windows on this wall, which right now I'm fine with. Yeah, I think it'll be fine. Oh, we do need our little skinny windows. No? No, thank you. This one. We should probably have some of those over here. So, let's get that figured out here. I think this is the distance we had on the front. So it's the distance I'm going to try to have back here. Alright. Yeah, it's fine. Cool. Oh, and then the towers as well. Do we put them on the ground floor? That feels like danger. That's what that feels like. I'm just gonna pretend that I have a degree in castle security. Okay, so if I put you there, and I put you there and there, is that right? Sure. We can pretend that's right. Exactly, Disco. The mistress's children. The heir and the spares. What's the deal with the cats? Izzy, what a great question. So, and this, I'm not affiliated with this one. I just like it. This is Bongo Cat. It is free on Steam. It's adorable. As you like type, you get points, and you can get chests that have clothing items and stuff in them. I have a lot of different skins and hats. It's delightful. And you can join us using, oh, I'll just show you. You can join us using this lobby code if you would like. And then your name will not show up. I mean, your all names are here. Oops. Anyway, if I don't do that, your name won't show up if you care about that. And you can join the Tiny Cat Army on screen, and it's great fun. Why are windows into a fully enclosed room? What? I don't know what you mean by that. Why is windows into fully enclosed room? Rooms are supposed to be fully enclosed? Do you mean why are there windows in the wall even though this is open? So that you can see. And then you can get shot over here. It's very important. Where the swing, it looks enclosed. Oh! 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 It's not. It's like a courtyard. That's why. I forgot that I didn't point that out first. I'm sorry. Time should be up for the cats if anyone wants to change it. Oh, Jamie, you're giving up the pink so quickly? Anyway, that's why. The swings are actually out in the open. It's like a little outdoor space that's relatively safe. It's for the children to play in so they don't die from all your enemies. Okay. I got windows there. I don't know that I really need windows on the other spots. I mostly wanted them on that tower. I guess I want them on this tower too, don't I? Blech. Okay. You can live there, and then we'll go inside. Oop. And we're gonna pretend that that makes sense. Bro. It's fine. It's cool. Okay. Windows. More or less done. For those floors, anyway. What else do we need? We have windows there. I think a window in the gym would be nice. Okay. Maybe it would be nice to have some windows over here. Besides, this is a fairly secure wall. Maybe not right here, but like the rest of it. Deeply confused. I mean, that's fair. You know, it's outside light coming in, but you couldn't figure out. Yeah, the ceiling is... We're having the floors instead. Was it having the floors and walls removed? Megamind. Oh, you're not painted. Gross. Let's grab our square windows again. Our Regal Outlook windows. Oh, this is... See, I thought we'd be using a lot more life and death windows. That was an intention that I had. And now we are not, and I'm a little bit sad about it. But I think we'll still use a lot of the furniture, even if we don't use the windows. So anyway... Let's put this... There's the wall. If I put you here, is that bad? It's not great. That's for sure. I think I'd rather have them be a little bit closer over there. And then same with over here. Oh, why are we? We are not the same height. There we go. I love the shadow from the fence though. That's delightful. Okay. You need to go lower. That's fine and dandy. And then, does that happen to line up with our bathrooms? It kind of almost does. So we'll put that here and here, and I'll fix the height in just a second. And this is our, like, dining hall. So I'll put those there, and then if I can verify that they're lined up. They're not. Now they are. Yeah. Fix the height from the inside. Okay. So we'll put this here and here. Oh, this is a stairwell. Alright, I'm gonna get rid of that. And I'm gonna make a nicer, bigger window over here. Maybe we can use a life and death window. For once in our lives. It's kind of a waste of a fancy window. Think about it. That's fine. Figured there was a reason, trying to trust the process. I mean, that's fair. Love the stream, but you can't believe we're still on windows and doors. I know. I'm sorry. This is a big build. This has been quite the project. I think we're going with this one, but there are also gross versions of it, so maybe I grab that. Alright. So, yeah, I know. I know. We're spending a lot of time on a lot of different things here. I just wanted nice windows. They're broken. Even better. Okay, so we'll have of that. That'll be good. And then I can have this window. Because remember, the end goal is for this to be, like, destroyed. So, a couple of nice big windows that have been destroyed should help set the mood. So put those there. We'll have entry point, I think, through the museum type situation. I don't know if the maids get windows. I don't think so. I wanted a bigger lot. I did. It does seem on brand to spend so much time on perfect planning. If you're new here, if there's one thing you need to know about me, it's that I take everything too seriously. It's my whole shtick. It's the whole thing that I've got going on. It's 3/4 of my personality. That's all you need to know, really. So there you go. The lore is, yes, I do take everything this seriously. So we're gonna have door, because I can. I think I want to have a door to this room as well. Ooh, do you line up? You do. Delightful. Do you line up? Oh, you do not. Less delightful. This is fine. I'm gonna have it line up here and here, and do the grid is off. Yeah, here and here. Slightly uneven with the room, but that's okay. We can make it make sense. And then we'll have this be like right there. Yeah, perfect. So then during the funeral, then you just straight shot, you know? Fancy. Callie, hello! The lore is loring. Thank you. Thank you. Is that a crypt or a tent? Whatever you want, Kilo. Whatever you want. Will you be sad? No, it's fine. Happy the windows aren't something that need to be replaced after burning. You don't think you could place them again? I would place them again, I think. I mean, like, you can replace them for sure. If you don't like them, you can replace them, but I don't think I'd make you place them. That feels mean. That's dumb. Okay, well, you know what? I tried. We tried an experiment and it failed. That's fine. Okay. Alright, what are we doing? Excited to get a new laptop. This is a perfect spot for an altar now, or like a wedding thingy thing. What are we doing with the cat fit today? Callie, I'm so excited for your new laptop. It'll be fantastic. Same cat, but with the rainbow hat. Absolutely. Absolutely. It'll be an honor. There are too many hats. I found the rainbow. Alright. We are a rainbow now. This is perfect, though. And then we could put our, surely that's not it. There's another one. Are you gonna sit here and look me in the eye and tell me that royalty did not come with a new wedding arch? For real? For real? You came with a new sales table, but you couldn't be bothered to have a royal prestigious wedding. I am disappointed. I am extraordinarily disappointed. And Mrs. Sims, I'm sorry. It's rough. What? Why are you hiding? Where did you go? I'm very excited that you're getting a new laptop. Wow, well, I'm sad forever now. What else is new? Ah, another duck. So, there's that. I don't intend to put windows on the first floor exterior because that feels like a security hazard. We have a few doors, but like, whatever. So that's fine. Ooh, I should add some windows in the kitchen though. So we'll do that. Make sure they're tall enough for counters to be on and whatever, so that'll be good. That might be about it for windows. We may adjust things here and there a bit. Oh, yeah, no, I lied to you. We need windows for this room. We'll do these. Yeah. Do those. I want, I don't know what I want. How many is that? That's a tile and a half. So then this one here and here. I just feel like I want a little bit more window. A little bit more windowage over here. Yeah, that's nice. I like that. Alright, we'll do that there. And if I figure out what I'm doing with these areas, I'll add windows, but right now I have nothing to do with them. Aside from maybe add doors, or just ignore them. Also a possibility. Maybe some parts of the castle are just too broken down. Too busted to save. Let's grab this door, and I'm just going to put this everywhere that I still have walls and would potentially need doors. So we'll put that all through here. Try and not run into the ladder, because that'll make it mess up. Alright. Oh, and then we need another door here. No, this can be a fancy door. You're allowed. Put that there. This door can also be fancy. We shall replace. There. Same here. Goodbye to you. Hello to you. Fancy door. If you don't agree with any of these decisions, that's fine. You are more than welcome to change them whenever you feel like it. Alright. Nope. Paint that. Where's my door? My door. Oh. It's that gross door. I don't want that door. I want this one. Here. Here. Put it here. And also here. I don't know if this is going to be like a fancy spot or if it's just going to be a storage spot. I don't know. I think that handles most of the doors though. Yay! I'm doing a dungeon, right? I've not added a dungeon, actually. I almost did, and then I didn't end up with a dungeon. I have a pool here. But I don't have a dungeon. I guess we could. We could put it like down here. Under this area, because it'd be a good spot to put stairs. This area that I'd have nothing to do with anything. Do we add a dungeon? Do we add political prisoners? We could. Fancy door into the bathroom. Door budget must be insane. What are we at right now? $330,000. We don't even have furniture yet. This might be a million simoleon challenge. We'll see. A walkout dungeon. Walk out into the pool. Wow. Okay. Ooh, or we put the dungeon entrance over here behind the secret door. I think those are our two best options. We'd have more space if we put it over here. It'd be under like the castle proper, but it'd still be low-key hidden away. Yeah, I kind of like that idea better. So we're gonna grab the basement tool, which just draws on the level below wherever you're at. Very handy. Nifty. Then we'll grab some stairs, press Control to place the stairs from the level above wherever you are, which apparently isn't going to help us here. Yeah, we're going to need to switch backs. Alright. Do I want it there? Not quite like that. So I'm going to scooch it. No. Thusly. Yeah, that works. Alright, so that'll be an entrance to a dungeon. We have a dungeon now. Awesome sauce. We shall have prisoners galore. What a win. What a win. What a win. Dungeon, wine cellar, vault. Off with your head moment. 300,000 of that's just the windows. The bills. Ooh, the bills. The bills. The bills. Yeah. Yepers. That's half the challenge, though. The bills. Okay. So we have a dungeon now. We still need interior doors. Okay, aristocrat archway. Let's put this... Do we want the entrance to the ballroom right off here? Or do we want to push it in? I feel like here would be fine, because then we got a straight shot here. Which is just convenient for travel, frankly, more than anything. So do that. And then... Yeah, and then this is still centered to this area, which will be handy for our chandelier, which I'm sure we'll have. That's fine. Throne room, no idea what we're gonna do with that yet. I might do this door, or I might do another set of, like, the... Yeah, no, I lied to you. We're doing another set of this. Oh, yeah. What am I doing with my life? Clearly, we're just using this door everywhere. Hello? Or... You're disappointing. Okay. Sorry, that sounded really targeted. I wasn't talking to any of you. Oh my gosh. Everybody best be turning off their lights when they leave a room. Right. Too ill to play The Sims today, and this is helping with the cravings. Oh, Izzy, I'm sorry. I've also not been able to actually sit down and play for ages, and it's been rough. Not gonna lie. I really miss it. I don't like the shape on most of these. I don't feel like they're appropriate for what I'm going for. Oh, this one might be okay. If it has that... Maybe? I don't know. Here, let me get rid of this one. Oh, gross. Right there. Do I want to switch to that door inside? It's kind of nice. I do kind of like it. Alright, I don't mind the carved details in the Oasis one either, but I think that this one looks nice for inside, and I like that it sort of has the idea of letting the light filter through with that glass window up top. Have these be directly across from each other, so you know if you get hungry you can just zip on over. Alright. Also, if you decide you wanted to replace these with doors that had like proper closing doors, that would be totally understandable. Alright, sure. Sure, why not? Must away. Goodbye, Indy. Thank you for hanging out. Remember, frugal trait is just 2,000 satisfaction points. Yes, the open doors are holding hands. Yes, so romantic. Alright, there's some doors for us. For the vibes specifically, might add the closed door version of this. Oh, there's a version with the fancy on top too. I don't like the fancies much, actually. I like this fancy.
Thank you
Might
very
add
much.
closed door version over here because repetition, and it's nice. I don't know. Does that feel more fancy or less fancy? Like, I wouldn't actually want these doors to be used, but something about the extra doors, I don't know. I kind of like it. And then could I put this across here? I don't know. Kind of fun. Saving. No, thank you for the follow. I'm glad you're enjoying the stream. Just add one. Add one what? I don't know to what you are referencing. I'm just adding extra doors because I want it to feel fancy right now. You finally finished the reward event. Good job. I logged in long enough to do that and do the troubleshooting for the save file. So I think I'm caught up now anyway. Yeah, because then you had like the choice at the end or whatever. I remember now. Behold, one of the closed doors. Oh, you don't like the 3. That's fair. Oh, but what if I did this and then it'd be symmetrical again? I don't know. I'll think about it. We're also probably going to be changing a lot of the interior wallpaper, which may also change my mind about some of this. This is just a placeholder. Like it because most ballrooms have many doors. Yeah, because I know so much about that. What edition is this? This is... Well, it's The Sims 4, so it's the latest edition of The Sims. I am using a handful of packs, including the most recent expansion pack, but I have limited it, so we're using a total of 5 packs and kits for this build. Good times. You like it as well? Fair enough. Alright. In the SpongeBob voice, 5,000 doors later. Wow. Wow, I feel really, really judged for my doors and windows right now, and I don't know how I feel about it. That's a lie. I literally just said I feel judged. You know what? I'm gonna take a nap. You guys can finish the castle. I'm gonna go to bed. So, I think that's roughly doors and windows finished. Let's take a quick gander from the exterior. Again, if we figure out what we're doing with these rooms, I might add windows. I might just leave them empty, honestly. Because I can't think of anything. They wouldn't be involved in the challenge, which might be nice to just have some empty space. I might add windows here once we get decorating, possibly. I don't really know. I think the back's looking alright. I like the side. I still really like this part here. I think that's absolutely delightful. Yeah, I think we're doing okay. Keeping in mind we'll have landscaping to fill in some of the gaps and stuff. So that'll be good. Commenting because I asked, maybe it was rhetorical. Oh, no worries, no worries. Please feel free to correct me if I'm doing something really stupid. I also just, sometimes I say a thing, but my brain has already moved on. So then I don't realize what people are referring to in chat, and that's just my problem. The ice is making you thirsty? Drink some water. I'm not, but you should. You're a fan of the doors and windows? Ignore the window haters. Thank you, Izzy. Yeah, I like it. I like it. We're leaving the broken windows because at the end of the day we are going to absolutely destroy this place and burn it all to the ground, which, when we do that, we tested this last year and it worked out really, really well. We're going to add in Realm of Magic just for the burning, because then I can bring a spellcaster here. I'll probably just use the same ones as last year. I can bring spellcasters here and have them burn everything, but so long as they don't, like, interact, I lock them in a closet and then just have them burn everything from there. As long as they don't interact with anything or, like, cook dishes or try to plant magic plants, it won't actually save as Realm of Magic being involved, as long as I'm very careful with it. So we will be bringing in the spellcasters to burn it all down again. That worked really nicely last year. The window haters can stay in darkness. Is Montana here today? Montana loves to harass me by not putting windows in their builds, like, at all. It's very depressing. Alright, let's figure out the stairs situation. I would like for all the stairs to match. I think, did I already replace some of the stairs? Maybe I did. Let's check out this Jungle Adventure set. I like the stone stairs. I don't like that they don't match. Oh, you know what? We got this one. Oh, I love that those just placed randomly. Yeah, I don't need you, but thanks. Anyway, these are stone. Can we get them to match-ish? Probs not. Oh, that's not too bad, actually. Yeah, alright. That's good. We also have these stairs that have the tile on them, which is nice, but not quite appropriate with the castle theme. Yeah, I think I'll go with these. So now I just have to find all the stairs and go in and replace them with my new stair texture that I've decided I love so much. Do you think we have enough stairs? Do you think we need more? We also have ladders at the front. We've got ladders, we have stairs, we have more stairs here. That might be it, actually. We can get to every level, right? Because we have 2 stairs on this level. We have 2 sets of stairs on this level, and then 1 set of stairs there. Alright, yeah, no, we're fine. That'd be awful if I forgot to put stairs in between the levels, wouldn't it? Laura's turning that spellcaster into a serial arsonist. I mean, at this point. Yeah. Never too many steps. I don't know about that. Let's do railing. So we do have this, which would match the fence that we've been using. So that's a win. I don't know that we really have anything that would match the half wall, aside from maybe life and death again. We should probably just make it match. The thing is, this is wood, and we're gonna have everything burned down. So it is a little bit silly to have wooden rails, but I don't know. I like the look of it. That is nice. I don't like the look of that. We've got the flowers, no. The iron, the vines. Maybe we do stone, because this matches the columns? It does match the columns. What color are you? You are whatever color that is. Maybe I do that. Okay, and then we'll stick it with just the right rail. That's fine. Where are the rest of my stairs at? Here, this staircase. Ooh, how is that gonna work? Oh, perfect. Okay, because I just want it in the middle there, so that is great. Ooh, can I even drag it up from the bottom? Oop, too far. Yeah, nice. Okay, these new controls are pretty good. I do like that. And then this one here, once again, I should be able to just have it as the right rail. Whoop, it should look pretty decent coming up here. Alright, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's nice. This one does not need railing because it's just there. I may add a fence or a half wall at the top, but nothing too crazy there. The crumbled stairs need to be repaired. Maybe. Pre-burn, is this going to be lived in or abandoned? So, pre-burn, it's going to be completely furnished, and I'm going to take a bunch of screenshots of it. Sometimes those work into the story, like I've used them as real estate listing photos, or last year we had them as the ghost child's memories that she was like providing you as you went along. And I do that so that people who are new to the challenge or just feel like they need a place to start from have that available. You do not have to use the pictures to recreate anything at all if you don't want to, but people do find it helpful to sort of have a starting point. So it'll be fully furnished. We'll take a bunch of pictures and then I'll burn it all down. And the fully furnished version will not be available anywhere because I am mean. So you will not have access to that. You'll have access to the shell on the gallery, and you'll have access to the burned version and the save file, and all that will be explained through the rules and everything, but yeah, we will furnish it completely. So we have several streams of this castle still to go. Many streams. They didn't know it was going to burn down when they built it, though, so it'll be okay. So happy with the stairs updates, but isn't it hilarious? EA gives us breadcrumbs, we're eating it up like a 5-course meal. See, listen, I'm about to sound like a sellout, but I hear what you're saying. And yes, a lot of what The Sims 4 does really does seem like it should be included in for free or for less, or should have already been part of the game. I have been invited to play a handful, and some of them I've done videos on, some of them I haven't, a handful of build simulation games because of the content that I do, which has been delightful and I've been very honored. However, it has made me appreciate what we do have in The Sims so much more, and I'm not saying we shouldn't ask for more. I think it's a great game. It has a ton of potential, and I think a lot of that just has not come to fruition, be it corporate greed or lack of technology, or they keep firing people from the teams or whatever. But I have yet to play a game with similar building mechanics that has anywhere near the actual functionality of the Sims 4 build. And I'm not even talking about the live mode, like just the build mode stuff. So I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying I haven't found anything better. Maybe someday. And of course, Paralives is coming up. I think their early access is going to be releasing soonish. So we'll see. We'll see if I'm healthy enough to join in that, or if we'll just all watch it from afar. But yeah, it's rough out there, man. All right. Does anybody have a room they like want to start in that they feel super inspired to tell me what to do? Because I think we finished this area just when you're sort of figuring out what vibes to go for. We've got this done and we've got this done. And that's pretty much it at this point. The landscaping still has a lot to go for it, and obviously we have like no furniture inside. And it's fine. You should have one of the challenges to moving to a new area be have Grimm's baby. I don't know about Grimm's baby, but there may be children. Just love how excited I'll get over being able to put rails on just one side. That's fair. That's fair. Also, I think it's fun to be easily entertained, and I'm gonna chalk my excitement up to that. Alright, so we've got rails that actually work on the stairs now. Oh my gosh, took them long enough. I am so glad that we have that now. We have stairs that can curve, which are not applicable to this architecture style at all. Also, this is wastewater, for anybody who missed that. We were having issues with walls and ceilings disappearing and whatever, so I had to make a gap in the outer wall. So this is just some like wall decoration stuff to pretend we have a functional wall, but still let us build properly. Fun stuff. Oh, I'm so stressed. To start with the kitchen. Oh, that's right. I did say I was going to start with the kitchen. Continue with the servants' quarters, which will also be basic. Also a good idea. Nursery. Wow. I think I will start with the kitchen because I'm familiar with kitchens, and I already said I was going to start in the kitchen. So we're going to start in the kitchen. We're starting with these lights, but before we leave the area, we will replace them with candles or torches or whatever. Bro, could you like stay painted for once in your life? Anyway, that was dramatic for no reason. We're gonna go to the kitchen stuff. Check it out. Cabinets. All right. We have this one. We have this one, which I feel would go really, really well in craftsman style builds, which is not what we're doing today. So we could do that. We have escargot, which you know is my favorite. Don't love the tile for this build, but I'll throw it down there anyway. I want horse ranch, but we're not using horse ranch, and I know everybody's surprised. Oh my gosh, what? Sam wants to use horse ranch? I'm sorry, it's just superior, okay? I'm sorry. Ugh, so these are our options, and I hate all of them, so that's a win. Delightful. Why'd you read that as haterade? Oh, I drink a haterade every day. The dungeon. Ooh, we're gonna have to... We'll have to work on that. That'll... I don't even know. Alright, I'm ruling out escargot. I love escargot. I use it in like almost every single build like a nerd video. Ends up with escargot cabinets. We're not using them today. I think that the countertop, I like this part, but this part's too fancy for me. I don't know. I don't know about that one. Oh, maybe this one. That one's not as bad. This one, I don't like the backsplash. Yuck. Okay. Retiring that one. This one, ooh, I'd probably go with that. So we have, for reference again, this one is life and death. So that's sort of what that one looks like. This one is the new pack. This is Get Royal, or whatever the heck it's called. So there's that one, and we also have, ooh, oh, broski. Also have Jungle Adventure, which has been shockingly useful. So there's a quick look at that, plus an end cabinet so you can get a better idea of what the architectural style of it will be. Alright, so here we go. Because of Sister Haterade, oh my word. Wow. Definitely not the one with the tile at the back. Yeah, no, we're definitely taking that one out. So think of someone in chat calling them escargot to counters. And laugh whenever you use them. Wow. They could do Get Royal. Ooh. Royal. Wait, I feel like we're back and forth between Royal and Jungle Adventure. Get Royal. No? Oh, no. Royal's taking the lead now. Jungle Adventure, I feel, is very nice and rustic. The Get Royal ones are... They are a bit of a vibe. I will say I kind of like having the end cabinet with the door. I think the drawers are what are throwing me off. I don't like the drawers. They're not historically accurate. But what are you going to do? It's The Sims. Alright, I think we have it. I think we have it, folks. I think it's gonna be royal. Goodbye, life and death. You were our favorite for a long time. Okie dokie. So, we are... I've talked about this before. I'm going to talk about it again. Get ready for it, people. We're going to balance as much as we can, being relatively historically accurate as much as is possible in the game, with game actually functioning. So I will be adding sinks and stoves and stuff. They wouldn't necessarily be in a castle that was built in the year 1200 in Northern Africa, but we kind of need them for the game to function. So that's what we're going to be doing. It's going to be super duper fun. I think I'll also add a fireplace over here just for those vibes. I don't know which one though. Oh look, get royal. So we got... That's gross. This one is also candles? The heck? Boring. Indoor plumbing, it's gonna be big. A big island. Possibly. The area's not actually that big. Like it is, but it isn't. So maybe? I don't know. Haven't decided yet. I'm gonna complain about the fireplace options for a little bit longer though. I don't like this one. I don't know why. I just don't like it. This one... also a bit of a disappointment. This one I would love if it didn't have the giant skull on it. That just feels a little on the nose. So we're not gonna do that one. Maybe this one, nice and simple. Maybe. Maybe. Alright. Oh gosh. What else do we need? We need stove, we need fridge. Should we use the new one? Does it... Wait, does it actually match the cabinets? It's very close. As far as actual matching wood tones go. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Snowy Escape would go well. Snowy Escape would go fantastically, but we're not using Snowy Escape today. TikToker, welcome back. We are building a castle today, as well as last week and the week before that, and for probably the next 4 to 5 weeks. This is going to be a very, very long build. Oh, fun times. Oh, what gross. Oh, nasty. Ugh, it has this thing again. What is this? Who does this? Is this French? I have beef with many French things. Like, I'll just not like something and then later discover that it's French. And I don't really know why. I don't know. It's a thing. Okay, I'm sorry. So, if we did that, I'd probably do the matching fireplace. Which is a disappointment to me. So there's that. Is that the right color? I think so. Okay, anyway. Put that over there. So we can do this set, or we could do Jungle Adventure, which also has that like retro old-fashioned vibe. That one, and the fridge is here. Very fun. Saving. I don't mean to hate the French. It's an accident. It looks unbalanced. Exactly. Exactly. It feels top-heavy. It feels... I don't know. I just don't like it. It makes me uncomfortable. It just makes me uncomfortable. But I like the escargot counters. They're French. I didn't say I hate everything that's French. I just say a shocking amount of the time I discover a thing, I decide I don't like the thing, and then later discover that it is in fact French. And I don't know. Can I blame my genetics for that? Because I'm like every bit of Europe except France. I don't know. It's got to be genetic at this point. Alright, we're going back to the other fireplace. I should probably stop. There are people from France who watch my videos. Hello, I love you. Thank you for being here. I don't understand. Okay, it's not on purpose. It's an accident. Should we do Jungle Adventure then? I think so. Alright, goodbye. It was nice knowing you. Bippity boppity boo. And put a sink over here. Do we have a new sink? We do, and it's horrible. Oh no, we do. Okay, good. I want to put 2 sinks in because this is a large kitchen, and I think that would be fair. We'll save. Yay. Looks way out of place. I mean, yeah, I think it's just sort of cursed to be like that. We have, I mean, what other option do we really have? We've got this set. I don't like the glass door though. Or maybe I mix it up. Maybe we do this one for the fridge and pretend it's a cabinet, and then maybe we just grab this. So we do have this one. Just from the old base game. Deal with that. I'll probably bring in upper cabinets as well. I kind of like the sink. I feel like leaning against this to wash dishes would be very uncomfortable, but what do I know? Sure, that's fine. It's fine. The mixing silver and gold. Oh. Wait, I think they're all gold now. There, look at that. We killed 2 birds with 1 stone. And there's even gold over here. It's meant to be. It's meant to be, people. It's meant to be. And the, oh, are the hinges even gold? Bro. Crushed it. High fives. High fives all around. Be canceled for hate speech. I don't want to be. I don't mean to. It's an accident. I'm sorry. And hopefully we can all have a good laugh about it. I hope. Whoever chose the sinks would never wash the dishes. Fair. Fair. Alright. So there's that. You guys wanted to see an island. I don't know if an island will work better or a kitchen table, but we shall give an island a go. It is a bit of an awkward size for an island, because I can do like this, right? That like, oop, like that. Then we'll grab the actual little middle pieces here. Oh, I did it wrong. What else is new? Okay. So I could put that there, but you see that's, like, that's, it's too big. So I could do a smaller island, and one of the ways I like to do a small island is to do 2 outer corners, like this. I don't know if that's quite the right vibe either. I might throw a table in instead. Because then I can use, like... Wow. I was expecting more from... Do we... Excuse me? I'm gonna go yell at the pack again. For serious, we do not have a smaller version of this table. I am disappointed. Very disappointing. Gets rid of some of the insane amount of drawers. That too. Are we all sharing the brain cell? Rustic kitchen table and some metal pots. Yeah. That's the only thing we're sharing. Pines, keep your germs to yourself. Okay, well, I am sad about most of this, but what's not to love? I want horse ranch back. I want my horse ranch. We'll go with this one, or eco actually would have some good stuff too. It's fine. Okay, yeah, see, I think that this just fits better, you know? Now we could put a couple of chairs here. Nothing crazy, just a couple places to sit down while you're peeling your potatoes or whatever. Nice rustic chairs. Oh yeah, look at that. Wait, does Jungle Adventure have... It has a long table. Okay. But see, Jungle Adventure is a game pack, so it gets some forgiveness. Not lights. For pots and pans, we do have like this to hang in the middle. I'm less than thrilled about it. Oh, that one's okay, I guess. Maybe. I don't know. We need a trash can. Before I forget. The trash can's not going to stay. The trash can's going to burn. But just to like have as an example of how the kitchen could be set up. I think that'll be fair. Trying to keep them contained. Thank you. Thank you. Tiffany, hello. First one looked like it belonged to Chili's. Wow. The one with the rooster on it. Okay. Put that there. Cabinets. Cabinets. I want to see what the new cabinets look like. Alright, so we got this. Obviously. Boring, gross, depressing. This one, it's okay. Put that there. Oh, I'm dumb. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. We're actually going to start with an outer corner. Okay, I had to time it right there, apparently. We'll do half tile. Is this too far up on the wall? How tall are the people who live here? That's something I need to know all of a sudden. And then we'll do this one. What are our interior corners looking like? Disappointing, but that's fine. And we'll do one of these. Oh, that is... Oof. Ugh, I'm not loving this. Okay. We may make some changes. Can I bring the window down here? Maybe, because that might let me put small cabinets across the top of the windows, which I would appreciate. No. Right there. But then what does that put us at height-wise for... yeah, see that is... That might be too tall even for me. I don't know. People from that time were short. I don't know, it's fine. It was a rooster. The other one was French. Wow, Megan. I'm trying to not cancel myself. You are not helping. A new item! Hang on, I need to see this. Where is it? There it is. Delightful. Okay, I'll put the rainbow back. Also, if you use exclamation point, and this is all one word, exclamation point pick a fit in YouTube chat, you will be brought to the catalog, which has all of the hairs that we currently have, or sorry, all the hats, as well as all the skins, so you can see what's available if you'd like to play dress up with the cat. Anyway, I want cabinets, but not like this. That is depressing. I could get rid of these, and I could go into Windows and grab these, which are like the same but different. Oh, not those, the other ones. Or I'm thinking of a different pack. Oh no! Alright. These? Oh, those are technically larger, aren't they? Disappointing. Not you. You can pick an outfit, and I won't yell at you too much. Darn. Alright, I was hoping that this would be a solution to our cabinet problems. I'm not so sure that it will be, because now I'm disappointed that we have such small windows. It's fine. Give them a ladder. They have step stool. I read that as stepson, and I was like, what's that about? Jade cat and fish hat. With pleasure. So that would be Jade cat. And... see, one of these days I want to have this memorized, just like the Sims menu. Delightful. Are you guys all going to turn green now, or is the copycat party over? That's fine-ish. Do you match this? You could possibly match better. Let's see. Nope, can't match better. That's it. Alright, cool beans. Glad we had that little chat. Saving. Those are dungeon windows. Well, our dungeon is, underground. I don't know if we're gonna get windows in our... well, we could put windows in our dungeon. If we do this. And then, hello. Remove the ceiling. Okay, you know what? Secret dungeon windows. Kind of a vibe. We definitely need political prisoners. This is gonna be delightful. Alright, and then I'll go grab... or do we have better dungeon windows? Because we also have these, which are kind of fun with like the shutter on them. Just the gaping hole. I see what you mean about this being very dungeon-like though. I shall put this here, and then we can let people come and try to rescue our prisoners. Oh, this is going to be so much fun. Fantastic. Give the prisoners light. Oh, so you want the prisoners to have windows. I'm trying to do kitchen cabinets. Do you know how hard it is to make chapters for these streams when I get sidetracked like that? Alright. So if I put this here and I do the half-tile cabinets there, that looks like a more appropriate height for all y'all shorties out there. So let's do that. It'll be fine. I should really stop insulting my audience. That's just probably not a good long-term business plan, you know? And here we are. Oh no, I did them too short. They're supposed to be here. No. Bro. Thank you. Right there. Thank you very much. Okay. I changed my mind. No. I deleted too many things. Get rid of this. Grab this. Put this here. Grab this. Put that here. There we go. I like that at the end there. That's nice. Get rid of this. Go back to the cabinets. Grab this one to just do the normal tile, and then the half tile, and then we'll do the end cabinet. And then the fridge is in the way. That's right. But I like having the cabinet there. What if I scooch this and put the trash in this area? We'll pretend that that's fine. No, we won't. Don't like it. Can't have that. Are you a normal width? No. Bummer. Okay. This is fine. I don't know about putting this end cabinet over here. I feel like it doesn't make sense. Well, it's not an end cabinet. It's an outer corner, which can often function as end cabinets, but I don't know about it in this case. Putting my trash can back where it was. Don't have fish, so you should wear captain hat. Perfection. Couldn't they escape the gaping hole window? Who knows? Secure dungeons are essential. Indeed. Insults weed out the weak. Oh my word. You're not sure you're average. They can have the holes in the floor from life. Jamie! Jamie, you are so correct with that. Wait, where are those things? Are they here? I forgot about the holes. Okay, no. Stop. Finish the kitchen. But somebody needs to remind me to go back and add holes in relevant places. We could have them in the areas where I don't know what to do with them. Why do you look like such a different... I don't know. I don't know. Everything's the same color, but it's not. Do you know what we're doing? We're doing a kitchen. Did you guys know that? Did you know that we're doing a kitchen right now? I bet you didn't. Because, I seem to keep forgetting. Alright, this is my current kitchen. I could extend cabinets. I could add more cabinets. We could build cabinets out around the fireplace. We have many, many cabinetry options. What's actually going to be the best for us to do next? I want some storage, I think, over here of some sort. I'm going to save again. Whole video just for all the ADHD moments. I don't even have ADHD. You guys do. It rubs off on me. Jamie! Your name's also Jamie. Oh no. I don't know how to pronounce that correctly. I'm so sorry. I'm not good at, pronouncing things. But thank you for being here. We have multiple Jamies. If you'd like to try and give me a phonetic pronunciation, I will do my best to copy it. Or if you're good with me calling you Jamie as well, I can do that. You have 80 of them? Jump scares? What are we sharing? On the brain cell. I have too many and not enough. Alright, you know what we're doing? Round pantry. Right there. Booyah. Fantastic. So we'll put that in there. No, we can't do round pantry. None of the shelves work on round walls. I've lied to you once again. We will do maybe a little area for servants to eat. You know, all the people that we don't want to see. Can I put this table in here? Will it fit? It will. Oh, that is delightful. Alright, and then we'll grab these chairs. Aw, look at that. I don't actually know if it'll function. Round walls are weird, but we're gonna try. Do servants even eat? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Multiple Jamies? You never see enough. Well, there we go. No ADHD. Oh, I get it now. I get it now. That is very funny. ADHD is so hard you forgot to enroll in university. No! Oh no. Were you able to fix it? Oh gosh. I can't imagine the terror. I'm so sorry. Let us find cabinets. So if I get a cabinet... I know, I'm leaving you again. What? Oh, that's right. This one doesn't have floor-to-ceiling cabinets, which is very dumb. Okay. Life and death. Life and death. Alright. So we're going to use these here because I want more storage and it fills up the space well. No, I don't want glass cabinets though. Stop. I don't. You're very disappointing to me. Okay. I'll just put these up here. I just wanted to be a little bit taller, you know? You know how it goes. So, extra cabinet space there. That will be good. Do we have any packs that have hanging herbs right now? Because I would love that very much. Maybe put the fireplace on the flat wall there and could do the shelving pantry on the other one. That's not a bad idea. I could still have some cabinets, but then also some shelves. I see what you're saying. I shall consider it. Alright. DIY book nook here. There we go. Referring to the kit. We're not actually making a book nook there. Oh yeah, let's put this here. Oh yeah! Yeah. Okay. Services, shelving, displays, whatever. Wow, look at all these things. Jungle Adventure. We have used these shelves already. They don't quite match wood-wise, but they're nice. I like them. I think they fit the vibe. So I'm going to have that as an option over on this side. And we also have, of course, these. Well, those match fairly well. Not as much of a vibe, but they're still a thing. This one's too big. Yeah, no, I think that's it. I think that that is the start and end of our glorious shelving options. Another perk of using this one, though, is that we could mix it up a little bit with this shelf. Whoop. So that's great. Wow. Look at all that shelving. We'll figure it out. It'll be fine. Jamie, another Jamie. It'll be great. Wait, we'll just have so many. Yours is also pronounced the same as Jamie, but all your teachers would oh, I'm sorry. Pine's cat has gone to bed, and you're still here. Brown. Brown versus black. Yeah. I wish things had matching colors. That would be so nice. We also have this hutch, which is also rather a vibe. I may stick that over here. This is too crowded. This is wrong. We will save the hutch for another day. It'll be fine. Alright. Now we have this too. Is that a... It's a ladder for plates. Does it match the cabinets? Oh, I'm using life and death over here. Okay, I was like, why is it not? It does match the cabinets. That is rather hilarious. Please hold as I destroy everything else that we've built. There we go. Okay. I find that to be absolutely delightful. That is the funniest thing I've seen. Does it connect to this? No, of course it doesn't. That'd be dumb. Alright, we could bring in the other hutch as well in that case, which I'm also not a huge fan of. The counters though. Oh, do you match or do you not match? Make up your mind. Bro, that is horrible. Okay. Well, I thought it'd be cute to have it come across there, but no. Right? Because there's not a different brown. Why is this so hard? Why can we not have things that match? Like, for real. Optimism? Why do the wood
Who
tones
needs
not match?
optimism when you have The Sims?
Exactly. I'm so sad. I think this is hilarious and delightful, but it does not tile. It does not fit the space. I cannot add additional cabinets to either side, which is crushing my soul, frankly. Not to be dramatic. Ugh. You disappoint me. Okay, well, it's such a vibe though, but it just doesn't... Ugh.
Well, I'm disappointed forever. What else is new, though, honestly?
I'm so sad. What about you? What about you, Jungle Adventure? You have trophies? Oh, this is supposed to be a teapot. Gross. Alright. You don't quite match either. Yeah, and just the gap between there is gonna drive me crazy. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Everything is awesome. If I switch back to the brown... No. Okay, we may go back to Life and Death, because that's a fairly similar color. Back to Life and Death, back to the full height cabinets, and back to whatever it is we were doing here with the cabinets and the shelves. I think that's going to have to be our answer. What a disappointment. Is there a colored one that has a similar color in the counter? For the like plate cabinet thing I was working with, technically it was supposed to match the counter, but it didn't connect to the counter, which was what was frustrating me. But I am a picky soul, so we're gonna go back to this. The colors still won't quite match, but it's close enough. We'll get these going up here. Alright, and we don't even have to decorate. Still, what was I even looking for initially? I think I was looking to see if we had packs that had dried herbs, because I wanted some of those, and I don't think we do. I think we just have random plants, which is not the same. You can't just eat random plants. Apparently. So I've been told. Oh, this is lovely and way too big for the space. It's fine. Oh, I have my watermelon army back. This is delightful. Move the fridge beside it or maybe a sink. I think it'll be fine. I think I'll put it over here. It'll be fine. Yeah, I think so. I think we're good. Alright, this is my kitchen. Behold, behold. We are going to replace the lighting. I'm not going to go full out decorating because it's all going to burn down anyway and the decor does not stay. But again, I like having just like core furnishing done at the very least to help people who may want some assistance figuring out what to do. What is this? Carved essence wall light. I mean, it's unique. Is it supposed to be like carved stone and wood that's illuminated? I do not know. That is too fancy for this kitchen. I like that very much. I don't know if it is also too fancy for the kitchen. This one might be more appropriate. Alright. What do we have? This one's rusty looking. Also rusty and gross. Delightful. Yeah, let's put these in here. I like that. I like that. And we'll put a lamp on the table, I think. Another lantern, maybe? Sure, why not? Saving. Why are we burning it down? Oh, because every year, do I still have it up? I do. Every year, we build the Inherited Manor Challenge, which is we build a big house, and then we burn it down and turn it into a room-by-room fixer-upper challenge. This is the one that we did last year, which is base game only. So there's a bunch of rules. It is an intense challenge. If you're new to Sims 4 challenges, I do not recommend this one. If you have trauma with fires, do not recommend this. However, if you're looking for an intense challenge with structure, and takes quite a while to get through, sort of like almost a legacy thing, it could be your vibe. But you do have to go through room by room to fix it up. So like this one, I think started in the apartment, right? So you would start with the apartment room, and then when that one was done, you'd move on to the next room, and then move on to the next room. So it's just one room at a time, which is a bit different from other fixer-upper challenges I've found people create for The Sims. So that's what we're doing. We're building the house to burn it down. But it's been very popular and very fun. So it'll be great. Would candles be historically accurate? Candles and lanterns, I think, would both be fine. I'm not going to do like lamps. This would be not quite right. So I'm going to do my best to do primarily candles and lanterns. That's the plan. Like I might put this tray of candles over here. And I'm gonna put... Oh, what else do we have? We also had wall sconces I was using. Let's go steal it. There we go. Grab this. So I'll put these like here. And I'll grab a ceiling lamp for this side. Jungle Adventure. I wish it was longer because we do have very tall ceilings over here. This is a little much and yet also not enough. Same with that. Okay. Yep, Jungle Adventure it is. Didn't see that coming. That was sarcasm. Is he heading out? Have visitors? Goodbye. Enjoy your visit. I'll probably be here for another hour, maybe an hour and a half. I should probably take a break and let my voice rest for a couple of minutes, but let's get this kitchen area finished up, which I think we're close. We're closing in. We've got lights. We have some decor. I think we have enough going on that we should be able to take decent pictures. I'm gonna put that there. That's not like safe. It's just for lighting for screenshots later. I think it's alright. I'm gonna leave the kitchen stone. I think I will add different wall textures on the like family facing and guest facing areas, but the servant areas I may not. I don't know. I think this is alright though. Should I put anything above the fireplace? Is this fire? This is fire. Oh, maybe we'll put that there. I don't know why, but we could. Wall sconces are not symmetrical. Oh, you are correct. I apologize. Alright, that's better. Put fire there. Why not? What are you? Yeah, we don't need that. Okay. This does look cool. I need to refresh myself on, ooh, nifty, on what came with the pack for like early purchase rewards so that I do not accidentally use the early purchase reward stuff because it will mess up the save file. So I'm gonna have to do that at some point, but I think that this kitchen is looking good. Am I missing anything? What'd I do without you? Cry. Jungle Adventure is fantastic. Jungle Adventure, the new horse ranch. Jungle Adventure is standing in for horse ranch for this build. It will never replace horse ranch, but if you can't get horse ranch, we have horse ranch at home. Horse ranch at home. It's just Jungle Adventure. I'm replacing these to mix up the wood tones because I want to be annoying. So there you go. If you don't like it, you can fix it yourself. You're welcome. Saving. Rug under the servant table, perhaps. Oh, I was like, oh yeah, I know the perfect rug. It's in Cats and Dogs. And saying that, you know exactly what rug it was, because it's the rug I always use in Cats and Dogs. That is Velcro. Everything is fine. Compass. Ooh, that's quite pretty. I'll bookmark that for later. Anyway, back to over here. I also might bring this tile in. Can I layer this under the dance floor? Because that would be very cool. I don't know if it will actually let me. Oh, which color was I using outside? Is it the red one? Oh, it's so hard to tell. Okay, because I really liked whatever swatch this one was. I know, I'm supposed to be taking a break and I'm distracted. What else is new? Yeah, there we go. I don't know if we can layer this or not, but it would be cool if we could, especially since I'll probably replace the floor. We'll figure that out. I'm supposed to be putting a rug over here. Oh my gosh. So many distractions. Okay. There's this one. I don't know. It's got the skulls on it again, though. One of your first ever builds was basically Jungle Adventure plans to take over a shell challenge. I feel like I'd remember it if I saw it. Falling to sleep. I hope that you sleep well. Your cat won't sit on the couch with you. How rude. How rude. Please, please, go sleep. Go recover. Take care of yourself, please. We will continue to suffer through whatever this is. What about you? This is a nice new rug. I like this rug. It's a rectangle under a circle, which is not something I'm the biggest fan of, but it'll be fine. Yeah, that's good. Okay. I'm gonna leave the floor like it is in here as well, I think. Saving. Huzzah! Alright, I think I'm gonna call the kitchen done there. I'm pretty happy with it. We don't need to decorate it because it's just for like, here's what you could do. Type screenshots and to get a general idea of what the money target for the room should be. Because each room will have a financial goal, so how much the room is worth. It will have an item goal, which would be how some specific items, like the kitchen would be, it has to be a fully functional kitchen, so it has to include a working stove, refrigerator, sink, and counter space. And there'll also be some sort of gameplay goal for each room as well, whether that's a skill to complete or an activity to complete, or just like get a job so you can pay for this. Yeah, it's good stuff. So I think I'm gonna leave the kitchen there. I like this area. I might put a bench or a table out here. We don't have the greenhouse kit, which is fine. It has some good stuff that we could use, except that we don't have it, so we won't. But we could put a couple of benches here, which would be nice, and some sort of surface. Let me go back over here. Surfaces, accent tables, and after I figure this out, I'll take a break and I'll be back, and then we will do something. I don't know. Maybe I'll put up a poll while I'm gone for what room to do next. Because I want to pick a room that we can actually finish before like 2 o'clock in the morning. Why do you all suck? We're gonna do Jungle Adventure again. It's a little fancy for a garden table though, isn't it? Maybe this one? Yeah. Okay, that's nice. I like that. That's a good garden table. And then we'll sell it as a garden table by putting a plant on it. I keep thinking this is a tabletop plant, and it's not, and it disappoints me every single time. This one is, though. There we go. Perfection. Saving. Get a jobby, not a hobby. Exactly. We do have circular rugs, but I don't like them, Jamie. But I don't like them. Alright, that's it for that. If you've been waiting for a break to go to bed, now's your chance. I'm going to switch over to the break screen. You guys can check out some of the builds the community's been up to. There's a lot of really clever stuff in there this time. I think you'll enjoy it. And I'll be back in like 5 to 8 minutes. I'm going to grab a quick snack and stretch, and then I'll be back. And I think I'll put up a poll on YouTube for you guys to decide what room we do next. Because TikTok is mean to me, and the polls don't work very well. So if you want to vote in the poll, join us on YouTube. Otherwise, I'll be back in just a few minutes. I'm back. YouTube yelled at me to fix the bench, so I did. Okay, I don't know why that room's selected. Look, I fixed. Oh my word! I fixed the bench. They are fine now. We have fine, outstanding benches. All right, we're good. I put a poll up on YouTube. I asked YouTube what room should we finish the night with, so we'll do this room, then I'll be done. Dining hall, dungeon, bathrooms, or the small chapel at the top of the middle tower. Up here, you're not gonna believe this. YouTube voted almost unanimously for the dungeon, so we shall be journeying down to the dungeon now. We'll get that fixed up, and then I'll go to bed. What a great day. So we added a whole new room today. Oh, railing. Forgot to do a railing on the dungeon stairs. Alright. So, what's going to be the best use of our dungeon space? I don't think I've ever been in a dungeon, but I imagine it's pretty not nice. So I think we pretty much just need a couple of cells where we can lock our Sims up, and then they can do whatever our bidding may be. What would we have them do? Is this like where you trap Sims and make them paint for you so you can sell their paintings and make $1 million or whatever? We will have... I'm gonna make it a little bit smaller. I don't think we need it to be quite this large. And also, are we gonna add torture equipment? And what counts as torture equipment in The Sims? I feel like it's just the workout equipment and then you just make them run till they die, you know? Anyway, what a delightful family-friendly game this is. Am I right or am I right? It's fine. Long-term residents with very specific jobs that they didn't get to choose. I need to make you guys stack up a little bit better. Oh, also, while we were gone, I obtained 2 new items, which I shall show you. I have this hat now, and I have this hat now. So there you go. Put the fish back. I'll add those to the cat log as soon as I am able. Alright, so is that fair? 4 cells? 4 cells seems like enough. Yeah, sure, why not? I'm gonna grab this door. So this door will go here, maybe? What should our prison door be? Or sorry, our dungeon door, whatever it is. It could be that one. Or we could try to find one with like a window in it so we can stare at them and make sure they're behaving. Something like this. That's just not evil looking enough though, you know? That's way too fancy. I feel like the tragic clown belongs in the dungeon. They can help write articles to boost the royal status. Exactly. Children playing violin is torture. You're probably the only one who feels nostalgic. Yeah. We'll have separate dungeons. We'll have the painter dungeon. We'll have a few ways. How can we have... surely there's a Sims resource article about that. How can I trap other Sims and have them make me money? We shall ask the great Googly Moogly. How do you automate income from tapped Sims? You can make a club if you have get together. Approved activities are painting. They will feel compelled to do those activities. Painting Sims. So make a room full of easels. They could just paint a bunch. Then sell the finished paintings. Alright, that's what Reddit says. So I'm just trying to think if there's any other activity I can put down there that would make them make money for me. But I feel like it's not going to be a thing. Which is a bit of a bummer, but it's fine. We'll just make them all painting dungeons. Toilets and easels, pretty much. They don't get to be happy. No, they've wronged us. Somehow. I don't know how. But they have. If that was a little bit smaller, that could work, but it won't, so that's fine. I definitely want to be able to keep an eye on them. So maybe I will do this door. But then we'll do those, like, nifty new window thingies. What height is this? Medium? Medium. Yeah, like that. How many tiles do we need for this all to all work? I don't know if this will work or not. I don't know if the door will work, but we will do some semblance of playtesting, probably, most likely, kind of, sort of, eventually, so figure that out. I could do that. Is there a sideways one? I'd almost prefer the sideways one. Yeah. Like, I don't know, you know, like, I feel like I need to be able to see them in some capacity. Ooh, maybe we do use the sideways one. We just put it, like, this way, so we can stare at them. And then here, and then, oh, come on, there we go. No, broski. There we go. I'm yelling at myself at this point. We should be able to see through. Yeah, so we can check in and make sure they're not doing anything too crazy. Megador? Maybe. James Turner has a whole prison challengers, making them paint, raise animals, and create other things that can be sold on the tables. Ooh, true. Woodcrafting. Or woodworking, or whatever the heck that's called. Megador. That one. Definitely that one. You are correct. Thank you very much. Thank you for being more right than me. Alright, so we shall grab this door, and this shall be our little door, and then we can see. Alright, so we'll have painting dungeons and woodworking dungeons. And I think that's probably about all we'll have for, the packs I have currently, but there are other things you can do with other packs. Like if you get a hobby, you can use the potteries and whatever. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else here that's super creative, but that's fine. Oh, excuse me. Alright. And then we'll have, a couple of torture cells as well to move them into if they're being bad. This will be good. So this one will be just like, probably just empty. And this one will have, I don't know, something disappointing. Alright. Crushing this. There. Yeah, it was great. Saving. The woodworking table puts things into Sim's personal inventory. What? Easels it is. It's fine. Again, if you guys can figure your stuff out otherwise, that's awesome. We're just trying to help you get your bills paid at this point. Nope, that's the wrong button. I wanted B, so I could make a wall. Alrighty. Yeah, and then the prison guard can just hang it out here. This will be fine. Alright, so we do want them to, like, kind of stay alive. You will have to remember to feed them. So do keep that in mind. You will have to feed your prisoners. But we could put in... Do we want to put in beds? Maybe we put the beds in here for when you're being good. We're being a good little painty prisoner. I don't like that one. We're changing it. Might just go with the brown again. It's what I've been using, but it is what it is. Oh, maybe that one. Okay. I'm gonna put them right next to each other, though. No, because then the prisoners can communicate. We don't want that. Alright, we'll put you here. I don't want you to be able to climb out the window either. There we go. That's... Yeah, that's better. Alright, so put those there, and then we'll grab easels, activities and skills, creative. Just do these, probably. Easel, easel, and then you will also have easels. Saving. Should we do 2 easels in there? Maybe. Dame Drama, hello, welcome in. Mini fridge and a microwave. We can only have 2 fridges on a lot, I believe, so we can't put any more fridges in here because we already have 2, which is stupid. But it is what it is. Alright. We'll do easel, we'll do a bed. What's another, like, item that won't distract them from their work of painting? I'm gonna put in 2 easels in each, actually. I think that that will be good for productivity. So then they could switch back and forth. Save it again. I know. I don't understand why they updated that, but they did. So there's that. I put the bunk beds, like, up in the air, but there's really no point in them being in the air. It's not like I'm gonna put other furniture in here, so maybe we can find a better, worse bed. Maybe this one? Fits the vibe a little bit more, you know? The vibe of depression. Did the royal one came with some new beds, but they're not, like, prison-worthy beds. So I think we'll do this. And of course there's the actual prison set and get to work, but we're not using that pack, so sucks to suck. A toilet. Ah, yes. Thank you, Cherry. Coolers. I don't... First of all, I do not know that we have coolers available right now. We haven't always has a snack bag. Okay. Okay. That could work. That could work. You guys are smart. You guys are smart. Okay. Anyway, toilets. I haven't really picked toilets yet. This one would be great, except that it's just not great and it's a reward item. Never mind, can't use that anyway. I want a hole in the ground. I want just a bucket. I want a toilet that's a bucket. And I know I could make one, but I'm not going to, because that's too much work. So instead, should I do this one? This one's like stuck in the wall, you know? So we'll go with that. Toilets there. Toilets over here. And then, whoops, I didn't, well, it's fine. Move that. What's our grid looking like here? If I turn this way, that will let me place a surface of some sort here. Oh, a sink would also be good, actually. Because if their hygiene's too low, then they'll be mad about that, too. Then they'll just drink a bunch of water, though. I don't know. Should we let them have hygiene? Bunk bed with a table under it and the snack bag can go on the desk. Yeah, we might end up going back to that. Communal and have to pee in the open. Just one toilet in the hallway. We could do that. Because you can lock this door, and then people will just be, like, stuck in here, and you can lock more doors if necessary. Maybe. So if I put that there, and then grab, I will give them a sink. I'll be nice. Do any of you blend into the wall? Not really. You kind of match what we had going on the other place, though. You know what? Because I'm nice, because I'm benevolent, I'm even gonna give them a toilet paper. Look at that. Look at that. Alright, anyway, now we're gonna go back over to bippity boppity boo. Accent table. So we'll do an accent table. We'll do a small table with a snack bag on it. It'll be great. Should we do this little table? Sure. You know what? You may be a political prisoner, but I will allow you to have a smidgen of storage for personal items. And then we can go here and we can get little snack bags. Like that. And then everybody has a little snack and you can lock them in there or you can let them use the bathroom. I don't know. I feel like we should put the bathrooms in there. A toilet paper. Yes, a toilet paper. This is a dungeon. They're not supposed to be happy, but they have to be happy enough. I don't know. I think it would be better to have them each locked in their own. I don't want them spending their time talking to each other. You know? Like, that would be a bummer. So let's go back to this. Let's do... I hate all of you. Why are you all so dumb? Let's do this one. So if I put the beds in here... Alright. That's nifty. And then we'll put the little table. Oh, this table does not slot under there, which means it might not work properly. Gross and disgusting. Okay. A desk? That feels like overkill. It really does. What else actually slots under there? Does a normal table slot under there? No. If it's something that doesn't slot, the odds of the bed working go down significantly, so that's why I'm a little bit concerned about that. So we'll grab these, and then we'll put the snacks on it. There you go. Have a snack. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Yeah, toilet sink now. Which we should be able to do in the corner. Alright, this is fine. Everything is fine. It's all fine. Bunk beds are spending sleeping bag. I do not have a pack that has sleeping bags available, unfortunately. But I do have toilets. Broski. Okay. These rooms are going to be differently laid out. Those are for the naughty people, so we're going to go with this. Yeah, I think just this one. This one over here. I don't want them to get distracted doing things they're not supposed to be doing, because they're supposed to be making us money. But also, we need to make sure that they're happy enough that they keep making us money. So now they have, what are the needs? They have food, toilet, hygiene, sleep, fun. They don't have social. It'll be fine. Yeah, I know. I know. See, if we were using Horse Ranch, we could have sleeping bags. But no. Alright, so there are the nice prison rooms. And then in here, I guess I could move this here. Because that's 2 tiles for the easel, 2 tiles for the easel, blah, 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 blah. And then we'll do toilet and sink again. Because they do need those, unfortunately. But we're going to do a different bed situation. I want to take a look at the love seats here. What do we got? Anything horribly abysmal? That was way too fancy. Also, it's bigger than... Why is that 2 tiles if it's not 2 tiles? Like, bro. What about that? This looks crafted, which I like. Oh, and it has, like, not interesting swatches. Ooh, that one's good. I like that one. Alright, so we could do that. Oh, or we go in with the wooden bench. Yeah. There we go. Alright. Whoop. Then they can technically nap on that, but, like, it's worse, you know? Complaining about the rules I created will never not be funny. These ones don't get toilet paper. No. They're gross. So, everybody has access to food and a toilet and a place to sleep, technically. But these guys are slightly better off. Just because, I don't know, they've been on good behavior. So, we'll do that, and then we need lighting. I think I'm going to try to do off-the-grid lighting in here specifically because I intend to put the off-the-grid lot trait in, and I think that that would be just nice for you to actually have lights that work here. Put them up here. It's far enough away from the ceiling, it should be fine. It's not great light for painting, but that sounds like a you problem, so take that. And I'll put one of these at the end of the hall so I can also see. I know vision is overrated, but whatever. Saving. 18-inch clearance for sprinkler heads? Nah. Who needs fire safety? Alright. I'll put another bench out here because I can. I don't know what we're going to do with it, but it's there. And now we need torture. So, I think solitary confinement would be great. I'm going to just put a chair in here. That's it. That's solitary confinement. And then I think that workout equipment over here would be great. But that's it. That's all you get is just workout equipment. So that would be like a treadmill and boxing. I think that these can both fit in here and still function. We shall do playtesting. But I think that even though the grids are overlapping, your sim should be able to still walk in those areas. And then that's it. That's all you get. Then I'll have this in here. If you're all, I tell you what, if you're all are too concerned about the height of the candles, I'll just put them straight over the door. And then the door might not work, but we'll burn that bridge when we come to it. Whoop, nope, thank you. There. There. Are you satisfied? Are you satisfied with fire safety now? My goodness. You're all so needy. Yeah, it's fine. Alright. Is there a better torture idea than just workout equipment? Because I feel like my idea of torturing Sims is making them work out till they die. Don't really care, it's just where your brain went. Yeah, well, listen. I'm sure that you care deeply. So this is where we want to be able to hang out so that we can supervise what's going on in the dungeons. So I think we should have, well, we'll have an easel out here as well in case your sim also wants to do some painting. And then we'll do a little bit out here. I don't want to like make this a whole apartment, but just if you want to be down here to grind out some money through painting with your political prisoners, I feel like having a bit of a setup for that would be ideal. So that's what we're going to do for you down here. Have you set up for success? And by success, I mean pain. Alright, snack time. A little snack bag over here as well. I don't know why I decided to go with the owl, but I did. It's fine. So there's food, and then, oh darn, you're gonna need a bathroom too. Gross. Okay. Alright, I've changed my mind. I'll still leave the easel there, but I think we'll do different activities and skills. Maybe a chess table so you can hang out. Just playing chess. I don't know. I don't know what to do out here. I thought I had a plan, and then my plan was terrible, so I gave up on it. So that's what I do. I'm a giver-upper. Maybe... What would make sense to be down here? I don't know enough about dungeons, I fear. Game table. We do technically have a game table. You are correct. We have the base game one. So what games are available on it depends on what, games that are available on it will depend on what packs you have. There we go. That was English. We did it, guys. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I don't think I want to put a casket down here. What else would make sense to have? Maybe like, I don't know. This is where you can end up if you don't paint. Let's see. Decorations, sculptures, what do we got? We could always just throw down some more vases. It's a good go-to decor item. Hi, what cheat do I use to put the objects so close together? Great question. So I use the move objects cheat. Technically, I have a mod that keeps it on all the time. I have Better Build By, but if you want to do it yourself, you can press Control-Shift-C on your keyboard, or if you're playing on controller, it's all 4 of the trigger buttons, and you type bb.moveObjects space on. And then when you hit enter, it'll turn the move objects cheat on, and that lets you place anything wherever you want. So like I could place these vases halfway through the wall if I wanted to, so that lets me place things closer together. Also, I have F5 toggled, which is quarter tile placement. So this is without it, and then this is with it. And you can hold the Alt key to ignore the grid completely. All very helpful. And actually, I have one more thing for you. Maybe. If you go to my website and go to the All Hotkeys button here, there's a spreadsheet with everything on it. So if we go to build by mode, for example, and go down here to the quarter tile placement, which for me is F5. If you're playing on PlayStation, that would be L2. On Xbox is LT. I don't know what those keys mean, but I'm sure that people on console would understand that. So there you go. There are some resources for you. Enjoy. Spreadsheet's probably one of the best things I've ever put together, honestly. Is this a paint goblin dungeon? I'm working on it. I've never done it before, so hopefully I'm doing it correctly. I've got a place for them to sleep. They can eat, they can use the bathroom and get washed up, but there's nothing else like fun in here to do besides painting, so hopefully they just paint and I can have money. L2 is also left trigger. Really? That's hilarious. I don't know. I look things up, people tell me stuff, I write it down. I have a Nintendo Switch I play on sometimes. That is pretty much my only noteworthy console experience. Okay, and the Wii. We had the Wii when I was a child, but you don't play Sims on that, so that's not helpful at all. Anyway, I'm dumb is what I'm trying to say. I do not have the experience to know what all of these numbers and letters mean. I just trust that somebody else will know. I'm going to add a couple of candles here. So we're going to put one here and here so I can see around this area. And then we have a little bit of light coming down from this room, which may or may not stay. We'll see. So this is what I've got for my dungeon currently. Some books. Oh, a bookshelf would make sense, especially since the library is like right up the stairs. Let me go over to storage. Storage. Huzzah! Bookshelves. Do we have a bookshelf that looks like it could also store other things? Ooh, I like this. We're gonna put this upstairs, not here. Wow. I forget sometimes how many packs I have until I'm not using all of them. What about this one? Just like a little shelf. I think that's fair. Alright, I'm gonna put that there. You know what else? A trash can. And again, this is all for examples because we're going to burn all of this down. But just as an idea of what you could do with the space. I think this makes sense. I should probably try to have this happen early on in the challenge so you can get some money going. We'll probably start with this room and we'll work our way through the first floor. Probably this way, honestly. So we can get to the dungeon and get some money and stuff, and then we'll move on to the rest of the first floor. I was also talking about doing just like the wall first, and then the public areas, and then the more private areas, and you sort of like build up generations. I thought that could be fun. But there is the dungeon. What am I missing? What else do we need? No, they'll just read. Oh, don't worry. I'm not putting books in the dungeon area. So I have a lot of doors. So the idea is that you would take multiple political prisoners and you could have them each in their own room. So each individual room has a place to sleep, some food and stuff like that, but no other fun things in the room. And then this is for if you're just like supervising them to make sure they actually do their work and you're selling off their paintings and stuff. I put a place over here for you to hang out. And there will be... Where is the closest bathroom actually? Oh, I really need to put a bathroom somewhere in this area. Maybe I'll put one up here? Like just a private bathroom right here. I might, because it would be pretty handy to have that, and I don't really have another space for it. Not even private. I could still have it be accessible through the library. Isn't that supposed to be like a Barnes & Noble phenomenon? You go to Barnes & Noble and you have to use the bathroom. So maybe we'll play that up there. Anyway, so you should be able to lock them each in here. These are for the bad people. They don't get a window or a bed. They just have to sleep on a bench. Guards' quarters, pretty much, yeah. Stinky water in the sunlight window dungeon area. They bring books down for rotation. Oh, I don't think we have the book cart, though. Again, building with limited packs. I don't know if we have the book cart. Isn't that cats and dogs? We're not using cats and dogs today. Yeah, I don't think it's in here. That would be very cute, though. That'd be adorable. Oh, I meant to close this again. Control-Shift-C to close that again. Alrighty, so Painterly Dungeon. I do agree with the idea of putting like gross water in here. I don't know if I can just put water in. What am I doing? Terrain tools, water tool. Yeah, cannot just put water in here. I think because it's a basement. Yeah, but can I do a fountain? No, because fountains are stupid. I forgot about that. I could do a pool. Like that, and then we'll paint it, excuse me, paint it with the same tiles and whatever, and then go grab whatever water texture I'm using over here for this wastewater. Oh, just kidding, we can't eyedropper water texture. Is it this one? No. I think it's just this one. I think it's just pond water. Alright. This should discourage escapees, right? Why is my computer struggling? This is not supposed to happen. We were cruising. You're making me nervous here. We're gonna save. Beginning a challenge will the welcome wagon be used to supervision. Oh, Terry, you're a genius. Oh my goodness. I'm putting that in the notes. Where's where's my Google Drive when I need it? Alright, let me bring up my 2026 notes. Alright. Here we go. Capture. Whoops. Caps lock's on apparently. Capture the welcome wagon as your first set of political prisoners. Would that mean that we would leave the dungeon unburned so that you could just... Dude, the pool is right there. Like, you can do this. I believe in your ability. Just... Must be... Yeah, did you know that that's where I am? I'm on the pool? Nothing to change. Baloney. Alright, this might not work out. Some tadpoles would be nice. Some tadpoles would be great. Even better would be being able to actually change the watercolor. Why is the game being so weird about this? I don't know. It's throwing me off. It's weird. I'm gonna make this larger. I don't think it's the issue. See, now it shows up. If I put it back, is it gonna stay green? It is gonna stay green. Alright, so that was just a little fluke. It's fine. What is this game? Alright, I'll put this trim. We are on a pool though. That's the super cool part, is we're on a pool. Which is why I'm trying to do pool stuff. Anyway. Would that mean that we would start in the dungeon? Because we could start in the dungeon. I don't know. We could start in the dungeon or the servants or the guards' quarters. But I feel like we'd have to pick one or the other. Or leave the dungeon like unburned so you can use it anyway. We'll have to consider that when we start writing the rules. I don't know. I shall look into tadpoles though. Outdoor water decor, pond effects, tadpoles. Don't mind if I do. You are perfect for this. Alright. So there's some tadpoles. Excellent little situation here. So yeah, we'll have to think about how we want to introduce that to the gameplay. Like, I feel like that would have to come after your, after you declare a, I don't know, I don't remember. I haven't been in the game enough to play with the new pack, but like, I know at least that when you're in the game, you can now, like, you can form a club, you can like form a kingdom. I just don't remember what it's called. So May have to look into that. To figure out how we're gonna figure that out. I kind of want to just get rid of this. I don't think it serves a purpose anymore, so we'll delete that. That'll just be open now. That's fine and dandy. Okay. A dynasty. Yeah! That one. Maybe you leave them unburned, and this is for more difficulty, so like usually you start in the guards' quarters. Yes. And then the issue there, well, low-key issue, would be snacks. Like food. How are we gonna get food? Also, how do we start in there? Because it's like way deep in the castle, you know, unless you break into the castle to reclaim what's rightfully yours through this like little area over here. Because that could also be a thing. Where we'd take that, and then one of our jobs would be to close up this tunnel so we could have political prisoners. Wow, I'm just such a horrible person. We do not have one tile medium wall height arches, and I'm very sad about that. Anyway, if we were to happen upon this hole in this castle that's supposed to be rightfully ours, and now we're just gonna like claim it or whatever, climb down through a hole in the wall into the dungeon, and then start the gameplay here, and literally build your way up. We could. I'm just like, usually I try to have the rooms connect, and the kitchens, the closest kitchens will be so far away. I'm gonna have to think about that. I don't hate it as an idea. We could also move the dungeon. We could move the dungeon. But then, like... Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to think about that a little bit more, because I like the idea of having political prisoners early on. Because then if you form your dynasty, and then you're like, this is the family, or this is like, I'm gonna have you pick something, and then that's just going to be your enemy. You have to be enemies of this person, like anybody wearing a red shirt or whatever. We shall have to think about that. Or we connect it with an underground tunnel. That could also work. Because then, like, the dungeon will be connected to the guards' quarters, which does kind of make sense. So we could just have that long underground tunnel. A secret tunnel, as some would say. Many, many things to consider. But I think that's a good spot to leave off for the evening. It would kind of make sense. It would. I'm trying to think of where to put the, like, stairs in that instance. Would we expand this over to have, like, you know... Do we put him here? Now I gotta figure this out. Okay. Because I want them to be closed off at the top. I don't want people to just be walking into my dungeon, you know. So where would we put the entrance? Would we put it here? Would I get rid of my storage? Secret tunnel, a clock entrance. I don't know how the clock system works. I can do a secret tunnel though, pretty easily. So I just like follow the shape of the wall with my basement tool. And then, hello. There we go. Put this in this way. Huzzah, super fun. And then, oh my goodness, it's a secret tunnel. Remove the wall. Remove that wall. Remove that wall. I'm gonna get rid of this. Good job. And then we'll get a door. Yay. We'll have to scooch that again, but that's fine. It'll probably work. We will playtest a smidge anyway. Grab the same stones. And there is a long secret tunnel. I would also get rid of this bench, and I'd move my swords. And add this ladder here. There, I think. Yeah, that'll be fine. So we can climb down and do all sorts of delightful guardsly things. Well, it must be connected. Broski, why are you this way? Must be connected to blocker terrain. Are you not? But you are here? You confuse me immensely. Fine, how about this then? Sure. Delightful. There you go. Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. Alright. So there we go. We're going to start in. We're going to come in through the west gate. We're going to start in the guards' quarters. While you're renovating it, you see a hatch in the floor. You open the hatch and it leads to a long tunnel. You follow the tunnel because you're a reckless bean, and you happen across what appears to be a dungeon filled with ways for Sims to make you money. You think, wow, what a great scheme, and you immediately start planning a dynasty and taking prisoners and checking names and whatever the phrase is. I don't know. We're going to need some torches in here. Maybe? So there's a secret tunnel storyline plot. All the little green kitties, aren't they so cute? Everybody looks the same, and it's great. We're all twins. Well, except for you. You're watermelon. But you know what? I'll allow it. Watermelon's great. 2 off the grid. Lighting. Here. Let's put these in here, because that feels tunnel-like. If I go to nighttime, what are we seeing? We can still see. I mean, like, it's The Sims. It's not actually going to be pitch black. But there are a couple of torch-type thingamabobs, you know? I assume there's a flame in that in live mode. I don't think it's actually just empty. That is massive. I'll have to figure out a use for that. But yeah, it's a tunnel. It's a bit of a hike. It's a bit of a hike. It would be a little bit confusing to anybody who was not here for the planning meeting. Or we have it like cut across through here, but we saw that cause issues to the round tower. So that's fine. Also, you know what? I'm going to give you the option to expand the dungeon. There you go. We'll pretend that it has function. Maybe we'll add more tunnels. I don't know. Alright. But that's going to be a way to make money off the bat. And you know what? That'll be fun. That'll be a fun, unique thing for this challenge. We're just gonna be mean, guys. Okay. So I'm quite sleepy. And we've made some progress today. So I'm gonna do a little final tour and then wrap up stream so I can go to bed. We'll be back, same time, same place, next Friday. So I hope to see you there. Also on Monday, we're doing build help. So if you're stuck in build mode and you think I can help you, we can try that theory out. Today we did windows, mostly. We spent a lot of time on windows and doors, but eventually we got inside and started furnishing. So from the top down, right now, here's like the whole castle, right? Isn't that delightful? On the very, very top floor, we're going to have a gambling room, some sort of storage type area. This is a private waltzing garden, and we have sort of private chapel type thing here, because I thought it'd be cute. You know, find secret rooms, gives castle its soul. Yes, maybe we'll add some more tunnels. I don't know. On the third floor, we have empty space over here for who knows what, don't know, don't care, as well as 4 bedrooms and a small outdoor courtyard type situation there. On the second floor, this is the top of our ballroom. It's a 2-story ballroom situation. We have a gym space. We have some other skills and activities. This will be a sort of like bar for entertaining in a more casual way than a ball to entertain people. On the main floor, we have a graveyard, we have servant quarters, we have a throne room, we have a dining hall, we have a kitchen and a kitchen garden. We have an entryway, we have a ballroom, we have a museum portrait gallery type thing. We have a library as well as an entrance to the dungeon. We're going to have an outdoor chapel for funerals and weddings. We have a couple of stables. We have sword fighting practice. We have guards' quarters, which is probably where you'll start the challenge so you can like have access to a kitchen and whatever. We have a forge for creating weapons and blah blah blah. And I think that's all the rooms here. Oh, and then these will be bathrooms. And then down below, currently we have one secret tunnel that connects to the dungeons. We may add more tunnels. I don't know. We'll find out when we get there. But that's what the castles are looking like right now. That's how the castle got haunted. Super long tunnel. They take like an hour when they need to check on the prisoners. I know, but it's fine. The souls are harvested from the political prisoners. It'll be great. It'll be great. It'll be great. It'll be so fun. We're going to add garden stuff. We're going to add landscaping. We need to furnish everything. We're not going to go super far out with decorating. The furnishing that we're doing is mostly just a proof of concept type run to make some decent looking screenshots and to make sure that the build actually works. I do need playtesters. If you're interested in playtesting, I'm not going to make you do the whole thing. I'll probably give you target zones to just play through and make sure it really works, because I'll only do a short bit of playtesting to test, like, does this stove work? Cool. Does this toilet work? Cool. Is this door accessible? Awesome. Moving on. So if you'd like to join the playtesting, there is a Discord linked in the description of the YouTube video. It's separate from our community Discord. So if you're in the Discord with, like, the cult challenges and the meme channels and stuff like that, that's just like, that's the community Discord. There's a separate one for the Inherited Manor challenge, so you'll want to join that one if you'd like to join playtesting. You get thanks, you get to play the challenge first, and I have some special stuff in the works for the playtesters this year as well, so I'm excited about that. Otherwise, I'm expecting that this challenge will be ready in April, but it's definitely going to take a while to furnish and get the rules sorted out. So this one might release a little bit later in the year than the other ones, but I think it'll be worth it. I think this one's going to be a classic for sure. So that's what I've got. Prisoner graves go in the tunnel. Crypt is for the family. Wow. Okay. Spirit's got plans, apparently. Add on hallowed grounds. I don't know if I can. First of all, because there are a bunch of cats in the way. Can I? Bro. Okay, they will not let me move them right now. So I can't. Oh! We have Creepy Crawlies, Heist Havoc, Off the Grid, and Scare Seeker. What else do we have? Clandestine. Ooh. Oh, we do have on hallowed grounds. Adds an exciting punch of terror to otherwise daily mundane. What are we doing? Why are we blacking out? What's going on? Something weird's going on over here. I don't know what. But like, a bunch of my windows just blacked out. That was strange. Alright, time for me to get off the computer. Anyway, Be Possessed TV, Netherworld Treasures, Lord Bills, Living or Dead, there's something here for everybody. Oh, that does sound kind of fun. That does sound kind of fun. Cool. We're gonna have to take a look at that. Alright, so I think my computer's telling me to also go to bed. I'm excited. This is gonna be great. I've been trying to go to bed for like 20 minutes at this point. If you have more questions, let me know in comments or join Discord or wherever you are. I am reachable on many platforms. You can find me. I'll tell you where you need to go. This has been great. I'll see you guys next week. I'll try and leave you a dance cat, but we'll see if it plays. I'll put it through the chat. That seems to work most of the time. So leave your dance cat as always. I'll see you guys Monday night. If not Monday, then Friday. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight, and I'll see you again soon. Goodbye.